Sean Parling, who's with us the Remingtons, my good pal, Mr. Chris Young. We dress exactly the same. It's day 3. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. And I'll tell you what, this has been a blast as we get ready to wrap up week 9 here in this beautiful country along the West Coast. Chris, we always dress the same.
Yeah, well, we have to, because I do bring doubles of these. And I say, I try to mimic you my entire radio career, so I figure, why not here at the Ultimate RV Show, too?
You guys are feeling a little left out on this.
I'll tell you what,
we forgot we did not get the memo.
We have got so much planned today. We're looking forward to a big day today, right, guys?
Big day today. We got an awesome lineup of RVs. If you guys have any questions throughout the next segments, just text RV to 46642. We got show specialists standing by.
And I think our favorite part of day 3 is that one of you gets to win a brand new RV. So, I mean, it may as well be you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And for a chance to see America the safest way possible in your own RV, what better way to kick off a Saturday morning?
I love this. We had good breakfast. Now we're ready to go. You ready to do this?
We're so excited. You guys also, again, $250,000 worth of giveaways. Like Sean said, an RV as well. You have to register. All you have to do is text URVS to 46642 or comment below.
Now, we have got spacious fifth wheels for couples coming up. We've got terrific toy haulers that everybody loves to talk about, Chris. The staff pick of the week is coming up.
Yep, it's so good. We got 4 of them.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
And we're so excited about where we're starting today. We're going to keep you busy a little bit later on, but we're starting with the campsite
Campsite bunkhouses.
Bunkhouses. Yeah. I knew I could say that. But Ian has got a couple for you to look at right now. Take it away, my friend.
And here we are, folks. We are in the 2021 Keystone Passport 219BH. If you're looking for something lightweight, you want something to tow the family around, don't want to have to worry about slides, this is a perfect one for you. You're looking about 25.5 foot, a little under 4,700 pounds dry. And it's capable of sleeping up to 7, which something this size is quite impressive. Now, a lot of times, folks, what does it make it or break it for people is this right here, which is the Murphy bed. I personally like it. In this style floor plan, right, when we're a little bit shorter, we have the bunks on the campside, we're under that 26-foot footprint. I think it makes sense to have the Murphy bed because it gives you the sofa. Otherwise, the only place we have to sit in here is the dinette. And because we have bunks, chances are we're probably going to have at least 4 people in here. I definitely want another seating area, and that's exactly what we get. So let's actually start off on this Murphy bed. Just talk a little bit about it. We'll show kind of how to break it down and everything. But what I like about it, one, is that you don't lose any storage. You can see right here, you have drawers underneath, and I like this personally, right? It's easy access to that storage. Just pull it out, get to whatever you need. To make the bed, you drop it down into a jackknife just like that. You know what, let me undo this one. We're gonna undo the lock there. We'll undo the lock here. It's pretty simple, right? Boom. Just like that, folks. That's it. That's all it takes. You have an actual mattress here. It's not like it's a tri-fold or, a mattress to fold in it, anything like that. The mattress just falls down. You're good to go. You throw, you can keep it made, actually, if you want, and just drop it down and boom. So for me, you get the extra seating. It's easy to make, just as easy to put away. When you're done with it, you take the same, take it just like this, reverse it, put it right up in there, and you're good to go. Now you have the nice accent wall. Now, when it comes to Murphy beds, I always like to kind of tell people, you're going to get one of two things with a Murphy bed in an RV, right? It's either going to be functional or it's going to be pretty. Now, this one may not be the prettiest because I have my mattress hanging out up top, but it's functional. It's super easy to make up and put away. And for me, I'll take functionality all day, because that's the whole purpose of the Murphy bed. I get the extra seating. I can make the thing in just a matter of seconds. Good to go. It does come with a little comforter here as well. I personally would probably put my own on, but it certainly does have one. Storage on both sides for your clothes there, and on one side, you have nightstands on both sides, but the one you can see it also has a drawer. And so, that's some of the differences, folks. And we're starting to take a look at some of these different RVs, things like this, different style of Murphy beds, or maybe you don't even want one. Maybe you love everything else about this, but you want a fixed bed. We have floor plans like that available. Maybe a little bit longer just to kind of get you that extra space, or maybe not. You might be able to fit it in the same floor plan. You just won't, again, you won't get the sofa. But that's what we're here for. If you want help, if you love it, or you're just like, okay, what's the difference in Murphy beds? Can I get a fixed bed in something like this? Folks, just text the word FRESH to 46642, and that will give you access to over 100,000 different pieces of inventory we have on the lot and on order. We'll be able to walk you through and answer those questions for you. Taking a look over to this side. This is a campsite dinette. If you've seen my videos, you may know that I love a campsite dinette. Why? Well, as I'm sitting right here, having my morning cup of coffee, eating my breakfast, I get to look out the window to my campsite. And that's what I want. I want to see my campsite, especially if I'm on this side, right? I want to see my fire pit. I want to see the kids, the dogs playing, whatever may be happening out there. This is the view that I want. And it's nice and bright, lets in a lot of natural light. I can open this up if I want, cross ventilation. Obviously close it down at night for privacy there. But I love when you have the campsite dinette. And this does drop down into a bed, folks. If you want that additional sleeping space, this certainly does drop down. Is it a huge bed? No, but it works in a pinch. It's great for additional kids. If your kiddos want to bring a friend with them, you have an extra bed where they can sleep. Or what I used it for a lot of times when my 5-year-old was younger, and again, we've done it for my 1-year-old now, is if you take all the cushions off and you just drop this down, you have a flat surface on which you can put a pack and play. Now, bear in mind, if your kids are crawling, up and out of a crib, please do not do what I just said, because they will crawl up and over and out of that pack and play onto the floor and obviously get hurt. But it does make a great space for that. So, again, multi-uses there. Underneath the dinette seats, open these up. Look at that. Super easy access. When we talk about access to storage underneath the dinette, for me, this is number one. This is the best thing I can have. Rather than having to, lift up the seat cushion, stick my finger in a hole and lift that up to access that, I'd much rather just pull this drawer open. Even the ones that have a door that swing open, to get to stuff, you still have to get down on your hands and knees and reach in there. This, I just pull it out, I'm good to go, super simple, and anything I can do to make it easier, I'm all for. Storage all the way across the top in this one. Open that up just to kind of show you what you're working with. Good storage there. You have the oil rub bronze pulls, which look really nice. And while we're looking up here, let's talk quickly about the AC system. We have the Blade AC system in here, and what this does is it's actually something new from Keystone. And it's a great system for two different reasons. One, they made it so it actually cools more efficiently. Kind of the way they run the ductwork and what they do with the ductwork just makes it have more forced air. And shockingly, I thought it would have been the exact opposite. I thought it would have made it louder because, they're kind of choking down on it. But what it actually did is it made it a lot quieter. So this AC system is like 35% quieter than a standard AC. And you're getting more efficient cooling. I mean, it's just a really cool innovation that Keystone came out with. I think they did, of course, a fantastic work there. I mean, they're currently the only ones with it, by the way, too. You'll also see a TV right up top. Cool thing about this one is it has a DVD player built in. So you can just pop a DVD in there, watch a movie. If you're in the dinette, sitting on the sofa, laying in bed, you're able to watch that there. Electrical outlet and USB ports. Why is that important to have at the table? Well, more and more people are working from the road, folks, and if you're one of them, this gives you the ability to do that. If you want to take your family on the road, again, this thing is right around 4,700 pounds dry. You want to go south for the winter, you can do that. You can work right here. You have a mobile office. In the very back, this is really cool, and we'll see this a little bit more when we go outside. You have double over double bunks. You can see how much space you have. In fact, you know what? Let me show you. 6 foot tall, folks. Here we go. I can lay in here just fine. As you see, I still have space, right? Up top at my head right there. So at 6 foot tall, I can completely lay flat in here. There is electrical outlets, there's USB ports, everything I need to plug in electronics. And one of my favorite parts, again, we'll see this more when we go outside, but if you take this cushion and throw it up top, you can actually fold this up, lock it in place, and you will get access to all of that storage, right? So you can put bikes in there, you can put totes in there. You just get a huge extra storage space. Maybe even a kayak, depending. I don't know if you'd have enough width there. It might not make the angle, but there's still a lot of big items that you're able to fit in there, which really makes the transportation of those items much, much easier. Bathroom here in the back, we'll take a quick look. Let me take a seat on the throne here. So plenty of legroom, right? No issues here whatsoever. Great shoulder space. I have a little window right here so I can take a look at my neighbors and let them know what I really think of them as I'm in here. No, just kidding. But the nice thing about it though is it does let in some natural light. You know, during the day, obviously, you know, if you're doing your business, you can close it down. But it also, just so you know, it does open up. If you need to vent it out a little, you have the ability to do that. You have your sink top right over here, mirrored medicine cabinet. Take a step in the shower. Now, at 6 foot tall, I do need the skylight, right? Without it, I am bumping my head. As far as height, I'm fairly maxing it out. You might be able to be 6'1", but you'll be rubbing right up on top of the skylight. But at 6 foot, I can stand in here and be able to shower without having to bend down. You'll also see the door that just kind of wraps itself right back in, and that is mold resistant, so you don't have to worry about wiping it down or anything like that. It just zips right back in there. Whoop, as we take a step out, right here, some good extra storage. This is something that Passport has in almost every single one of their floor plans. You get this versatile storage space. You'll notice there's a hanging rod if you want to use it for clothing. Good idea, seeing as how the bunk room is right there. But you also get removable shelves if you want to use it as a pantry, and you will see this particular one also has the drawers right down below. But I really like this. That's one of the things that a lot of times is missing in this style floor plan is a place for the kids' clothes. You know, a lot of times you have to rely on the storage underneath the bed, but this one you don't have to, which can be a big plus. Opening up the fridge freezer combo so you can take a look. This one does run off both propane and electric and has automatic switchover. Upgraded countertops in here in the kitchen. You have some prep space in the center. Plus, because you do have the upgraded countertops, it lets you undermount the sink. That way you can have the sink top cover on here. Now this, of course, is a cutting board. So if you want to take it off, put it right here and chop up all those veggies, you can do that. And again, because you have the undermount sink, you know, any dirt or anything, you can just swipe right in there. It's not gonna, you're not gonna have the lip that gets all gross. High-rise pull-out faucet there too, which is super convenient. Recessed cooktop with the glass cover, giving you even more prep space. That, of course, folds up and back just like that and doubles as a backsplash. The knobs do light up here on this particular cooktop. It's the Furion if you're into that type of look. You will also see the oven underneath, and the front burner there is high output. I always say you have to have at least one functional drawer, or one drawer, to make a functional kitchen in an RV, and this one takes it to the next level. You get 4, with that bottom one being nice and deep. So if you have some larger items, maybe like hand towels or hot pads, that's a good spot for them. And then a place for a lot of your pots and pans, plus of course additional storage right up top here. So we showed you that back door. I do want to go outside, just kind of show you some of the features. We'll get to that back door in just a moment here, but I want to hit on a couple things up front first. So as we come up to the very front, one of the things you'll notice right away is this one does have a power tongue jack, making it nice and easy to hook up and disconnect from your tow vehicle. Because all you have to do is just flip that switch like so, and that will raise and lower the tongue. So that way you're not wearing out your arm. Coming right over here, you will see solar preps. That way you can just take portable panels, plug it in right there. It'll trickle charge your battery. You'll also notice the fully enclosed, insulated, and heated underbelly. So if you want to camp a little bit, you know, later into the fall or early spring, this one is capable of doing that. Pass through with a nice big door right there. You will also see that it's a magnetic latch slam latch, as well as a magnetic catch. Making our way down a little bit further, power awning, some outside speakers, an outside kitchen with both your fridge and 2-burner cooktop right here. Then we go around to the very back. I just want to show you, we talked a little bit about this door right here, and you can open this bad boy up. Take a look right in there. Hi. There's Kevin. So we can take a peek right in there. This does open up just like so again, so we're able to fit all those items in here. So again, folks, if you're looking for something lightweight, you want a bunkhouse, this is a great one for it. This segment is bunkhouses on the campsite. Of course, the campsite being right here, and there are so many different variances. To check them all out, all you have to do is text the word FRESH to 46642.
Demand for RVs is at historic levels, which is why we are working around the clock to bring you over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs. That's the largest selection of RVs in the world. Fresh from the factory to our stores to your driveway or campsite. RVs are made by Americans for Americans. And now you can see America for less. Shop over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs, starting at just $5 a day. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World or Gander RV and Outdoors today.
Ultimate RV Show National Tour. What's up? It's Chris Young. Going to take a couple of minutes now that you've had a chance to check out some of those 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs. Listen to my buddy Ian tell you about some campsite bunkhouses. Let's take a minute and talk about some tech essentials while you're out on the road. Now, tech essentials is a broad category. It covers everything from power to entertainment to backup cameras to just everything you're going to need to enjoy that camping experience. You can always find anything that you want at Camping World or Gander RV and Outdoors. Click, call, or visit anytime today. I'm going to start right over here with this briefcase solar panel pack. Now, you have multiple options for trickle charging your battery with the solar panels. I always highly advise, talk to one of our tech specialists at Camping World or Gander RV and Outdoors. Have them help find the one that's right for you. If you don't have one of those 100-watt panels on your RV, go get yourself a suitcase or go get you some additional panels that you can set up and help keep that battery charged. When you're on the road, a lot of times we don't want to use the navigation on our phone because it'll distract us. So you have some great options for navigation when you're in your RV. For example, this Rand McNally, you have 4-inch options, 3-inch options, 7-inch options. Some of them come preloaded with not only maps, but you have entertainment and book options as well. Another great feature to have thrown into your RV. A lot of the newer ones are coming with 4G LTE and Wi-Fi boosters built into them, but if you don't have that, get yourself a booster. It's going to help keep you connected when you're out there on the road. If you don't have backup camera, that is absolutely an essential. Now, once again, you have various sizes on these, both 4, 5, and 7-inch sizes. So if you don't have a backup camera, get yourself set up with one. You don't want to get one installed. We sell these cool little remote backup cameras. We also have trail cams that might work. I wouldn't advise it, but I would get one of these. And if you do not have the side vision on your RV, like a lot of times with the Jaycos, they'll have the J Vision or the J Smart where you're driving, you cut the blinker on, both sides will blink. But having this really helps keep you safe while on the road. If you're turning right, this will cut on and give you a right-handed camera. Entertainment, we got all the options for you there as well. From mobile speakers, these little Bluetooth speakers that you can keep in your RV, throw them in your backpack when you're ready to go hiking, to decorative ones that serve multiple purposes, everything from keeping the bugs away to giving you additional light and music. And one of the most important things to keep with you on the road is going to be your tire pressure monitoring systems. If you do not have that inside your RV, we got them for you here as well. And talk about staying essential, staying safe is also essential. So get yourself an emergency crank weather radio while you're at Camping World and Gander RV and Outdoors. And as always, the most important part of all the tech is powering it. So if you do not have the proper power protection, make sure one of our specialists at Camping World or Gander RV and Outdoors helps you out. Find everything you need at campingworld.com or ganderoutdoors.com. I'm going to kick it back to the best in the business, my buddy Ian Baker, with more. That prime time himself. Here's the Tracer. Take it away, big dog.
And here we go. You'll see double over double bunks in the back, slide out U-shaped dinette, 40-inch TV, L-shaped kitchen with true solid surface countertops. And folks, you get all this in a floor plan that is under 28 foot and under 5,000 pounds. This is the 2021 Tracer 24DBS. And again, folks, this segment's all about having the bunks on the camp side. And, you know, as we talk about what are some of the big advantages of that, we'll really see that when we go outside. That, of course, will be the outside kitchen because you have all this extra space underneath that bottom bunk. And so if you're looking for bunks in an outside kitchen, having the bunks on a camp side is generally a surefire bet. Of course, they may do storage or something else instead. But if that's kind of what you're looking for, this will be a perfect segment for you. Now let's talk about this kitchen. I want to jump right in here and talk about the fact that this is a true solid surface countertop on here. You know, so when we're talking about some of the different styles of countertops, you kind of have different levels, right? You have T-mold, which will kind of be your lowest grade, if you will. And then going up from there, you'll get into like a thermofoil, something like that, where they heat treat the laminate to the top, which will eliminate the T-mold. And then finally, we have the true solid surface. Now, this will be a little bit heavier than, you know, its counterpart before, but it's, you know, the fact that it's true solid surface makes it very durable. And of course, it allows you to undermount the sink like we have right here. Undermount stainless steel bowl, drying rack all the way across the top, high-rise faucet on there. You have that beautiful backsplash, kind of like the herringbone pattern, kind of neat, with the window there as well, which, you know, not only does that give you some extra light here in the kitchen, which is always something we want when we're cooking, but it also can open, so, you know, kind of helps with some airflow, especially depending on what you're cooking. That can be very useful. Speaking of cooking, we have a 3-burner cooktop, that front one being high output right there. And underneath is an oven if we have to do some baking. Plus, over to the side here, we have plenty of drawer space. So whether we have, our flatware, some of our larger utensils, knives, hot pads, dish towels, whatever you need, you have space for it. And then underneath the sink right there, you will see that you have good space for pots and pans. You'll also notice the storage going all the way across the top. They use a frosted glass, just kind of give you an idea of the size. You can see that's plenty large for all of your plates, bowls, and cups. Microwave over to this side, hood right underneath. Dometic Fridge freezer combo. We'll open that up so you can take a peek. This one does run off both propane and electric and has automatic switchover. In the back here are double over double bunks. That's what we call these, right? They're double wide. So the great thing about this is, if you have little kids and they want to bring, maybe it's their brother, sister, whatever, or maybe it's a cousin or just a friend, and you want to have 2 kids to a bunk, a lot of times you can do that as long as they're small enough. Or as the kids start to get older, if you start to get into teenagers, these will still work for teenagers as well. As far as size, I'll sneak in here and show you. But as far as size right there, you can see it's 6 foot. I can lay in here no problem at all. You also have LED lights, USB ports, which, the lights are nice, but the thing I really like is those USB ports. That way if you're an adult and you're sleeping in there, you want to plug a phone in, something like that, you can do that. So that way, especially on like a rainy day, and this one has 120, by the way. But on a rainy day, you can sit right back here and, they can play on their tablet, their phone, whatever. And the 120 is nice to have there, especially in the case of adults. Again, if you have a guest that's coming over and they have a CPAP machine and want to use it, you have the ability to do that too. Now, this is kind of where, when we talk about campsite bunks, you'll start to get some differentiation. As I said, a lot of times you will get an outside kitchen, not always, but a lot of times you will here. And then you'll always get some kind of storage. Now, it may be that you have access from the outside. This may run all the way through. You may have a big door. There's lots of different ways that they can set up your storage space. You'll see right here, you have a little cubby hole and this is open. Sometimes they will close this off. And the great thing about that is, that's something that we know. And if you want help with that, folks, if you have something you want, maybe you say, I don't really love this, but I remember watching the show and Ian showed this one where there was a door and the bunk lifted up and you had room for bikes. That's great. We can help you out, folks. We can help you find that exact model or one of them that's going to be just like it that works for you. It's going to fit within your budget. All you have to do is text that word FRESH to 46642. Now, on the other side of the bunks will be the bathroom. As we make our way in here, you'll see the foot flush lever toilet. Plenty of leg room, good shoulder space. I'm 6 foot tall, a little over 200 pounds. No issue here on the toilet. As for the shower, let's take a step in here, see what we're working with. So with that skylight, I can stand all the way up. Without it, I would hit, and I'm almost maxing it out. So you might be able to be 6'1" and still stand in here. You'd probably hit the top of it. Any more than that, you'll certainly have to bend down, but at 6 foot, I am just fine. You also notice there's a seat in here. So if you want to sit down and shower, if you just want to put your leg up there to shave your legs, that will make things plenty easy for you. Sink will be over to the side, as will your tank monitoring panel, in case you're wondering where that is. And then mirrored medicine cabinet here too for any additional items that you need to store in there. Of course, electrical outlet and some additional storage under the sink. When we take a look over to the side, pop this open. Now you can use this for a couple different things. And again, this is where we start getting some differentiation when we look at the bunk model. So some manufacturers will put a hanging rod in here so that, if you want a place to hang some of the kids' clothes, you have that option. Some of them will just have shelves like we have right here. Now, do you want to use this for pantry? Do you want to use this for clothes? That's something you get to decide, and a lot of this style floor plan will have some kind of additional storage like this. But again, as I said, there will be some differences. Let's talk a little bit about the slide out. The great thing about a slide, folks, is that it opens up this living space. Now, again, with this style floor plan, we can get a couple different things. This one's going to be, I say a little bit shorter. It's still 28 foot, so it's still a good size RV. But we can get this with a super slide if you want. It'll make it a little bit longer. Pretty similar floor plan, this main living area. It'll stretch things out a little bit. You usually get a little more storage in the middle here. But in the back will be the same. You have the bunks, the bathroom. The difference is instead of just a dinette, you will get a dinette and a sofa. So again, if that's something that you're looking for, folks, we have them available on the lot. We have several different manufacturers with that basically exact same floor plan because it is a very common floor plan. And everything you want from, if you want aluminum exterior, if you want fiberglass exterior, the color of wood you want inside, again, we can help you with all that. We have over 20,000 pieces of inventory on the lot, over 80,000 on order. All you have to do is text that word FRESH to 46642 or drop it in the comments section below and let us help you out. Let us help you navigate. You can say, you know what, I want this, 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 and this. And we'll say, okay, these are the units that match that criteria. You know, which one is looking good to you? Which one's fitting into your budget? You know, what are you towing with, right? Let us help you out. We will help you from the start of the process all the way through to make sure you have a good experience and that your camping experience, whether it's the first time or the next time, will be a great one. With this U-dinette, I do just want to hit on this real quick, folks. One of the common illusions of U-dinettes is the fact that you can sit more people around it, and that's not generally the case. I just want to show you here. You can usually sit 3 to 4 people around a U-shaped dinette. The reason being is knee space, right? When you start getting more people than that, everyone's knees will start to hit. And so, you know, you can really only fit one person on each end and usually 2 people right here in the back. The big advantage, however, is when you drop this down into a bed. I mean, as you can imagine, right, we'll take these back cushions, this table will drop down, these will go on top of the table here, and when it is down, this whole thing right here is sleeping space. So it creates a big bed. And the great thing about that is, again, if you have kiddos and, you know, they are bringing friends with them, you have a place where those friends can sleep. Or, you know, maybe your kids have grown up a little bit and you're taking this out fishing, you're taking it out on a wine weekend, you need places for adults to sleep. Those back bunks can sleep adults. This table right here can sleep adults. So, you know, you're looking at a camper that even though is under 28 foot, you can sleep up to 8 people. And again, its dry weight is under 5,000 pounds. Taking a look at the right underneath the bunks here, I do just want to show you, you have a little bit easier access storage. That just swings open so you can get underneath there. You can, of course, always do it the old-fashioned way of, you know, lifting up the cushion and lifting that piece of wood up too. Gives you a couple options of how you want to access that. You do have some windows in this slide as well to help bring in some natural light, which is always a great thing. As far as AC, you will see right here, this one does have ducted AC, so with a little quick dump option, so you can open that up, help things cool off right in here, but it does duct all the way through the coach. You have ducted heat as well. In fact, when you go outside, you'll see this one actually has a fully enclosed, insulated, and heated underbelly. So as long as you're running that furnace inside, it has forced air down below to help prevent your lines and tanks and stuff from freezing up on you, so you can camp a little bit later into the season, right? Start to get into that fall when temps start to dip down, but you know, not sub-zero climates, right? But just start to dip a little bit below the freezing point, you'll be okay. Right here, front and center, is a 40-inch TV, so plenty large. Whether you're, you know, sitting at the far side of the dinette or even back at the bunks, you'll still be able to see it. You have the big sound bar here for great sound quality. A couple different zones, both inside and outside. A little bit of storage underneath that too. And as we head up into the bedroom here, let's see if we can, one of the things I want to show you is the fact that you do have storage on both sides, right? Open that up. You have wardrobe storage there. You also have a little bit of storage right there, the shelf going across the top. You have nightstands. Plus, if you want a TV, you do have a mount, and you'll see this kind of sticks out a little bit, so that way the doors can still close and the TV will be right in front of it. Cool thing about that is it allows for a larger TV, right? I mean, if you want to put, you know, a 40, 50-inch TV here in the bedroom, you have the capability to do that, which a lot of manufacturers don't do. You know, you'll have to have it up here on the wall, and you just don't have as much space. So I think this was actually a pretty good move on behalf of Tracer. Now, when we head outside, right, I want to show you some features out here as well. Let's take a look right up front. A couple different things. Power tongue jack to start it off, so it makes it nice and easy to hook up and disconnect from your tow vehicle. You have that beautiful front 3/4 cap with the LED lights. Now, as we come back down around the side, I also want to show you, you have side camera prep. So if you want to be able to cover those blind spots when you're driving, you can have the side cameras, make sure you're not going to hit anyone as you're switching lanes. Good size pass-through right there as well. Hey, buddy. And right up here, you see this one has power stabilizer jacks, so you can just flip that. Those stabilizer jacks will drop down. You have a pet tether here, so you have a place to tether your pets. Right inside the door is a motion sensor light, which is fantastic. Making our way back a little bit further, I just want to show, as we talked about inside, right here is that outside kitchen, folks. So you have the fridge, you have a cooktop, you have a sink, everything you need is built in right there. And again, you get that because of the location of the bunks being on the campsite. So folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, we have all sorts of different bunk models available, from bunks on the campsite, bunks on the off-camp side, bunk houses. Again, all you have to do is text that word FRESH.
Sooner or later, everyone's bound to encounter someone in need. If you're one of the stopping kind, chances are it was passed down.
Hey, Mom.
Some good that you observed from early on. Call it going the extra mile or paying it forward. We just call it being good. Spend a lifetime doing good.
Thank you.
Because the next generation is watching.
Hi, we're Tiffany and Kayla from Us, the Remingtons. We are a traveling family of 3 and soon to be 4.
We absolutely love this lifestyle of hiking, fishing, kayaking, adventuring.
We've lived in an RV for 2.5 years. We first traveled in a Class A motorhome, 36 foot, so spacious. We loved it. And now we have the opportunity to travel in something a little smaller, a little bit more mobile.
We are going from East Coast to West Coast in a brand new 2021 Thor Freedom Elite. We're so fortunate to partner with Camping World, Gander RV, and Good Sam on this awesome road trip across America.
We're excited to take you on the adventure. Well,
speaking of epic adventures, babe, we should go on an adventure in one of these things.
Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom, my Coleman little scooter.
Whoa,
We're gonna tip it around.
I know, this thing's a beaut. It's the Coleman Power Sport 49cc scooter, and we are about to give it away to one of you people who register.
Can we keep it though? I
kind of want one.
Unless the winner wants to share with us. And you guys remember, we are giving away $250,000 worth of giveaways as well as an RV today. Woo! You have to register though. URVS, text URVS to 46642. Comment below.
URVS to be eligible.
I guess we can give it away.
I guess we'll give it away. The winner of the 49cc scoop is
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
George McBride.
George McBride, what's up? Okay, so George, we are gonna slowly make our way over
That's right.
to
We'll drive it to you.
And we have a little Oso seat back here too, so
that's right.
Don't be surprised if all 3 of us show up at your front door.
It might have a few extra miles on it, but nonetheless, congratulations, George. Make sure you register. Text URVS to 46642. We got to give away that RV.
I know. We're super excited. A little bit later today.
But guess what's next?
What's next?
We got Ian showing up another Coleman Lantern LT. This one's the 262BH. Take it away, Ian.
Woo-hoo.
Here we go, folks. We have bunks on the campsite. Bathroom, of course, will be over here, but in this one, we're getting a super slide with both a sofa and a dinette. At the length, about 30 foot, 7 inches, and a dry weight, a skosh under 6,000 pounds. This is the 2021 Coleman Lantern 262BH. And folks, this is one of the most common floor plans in the industry, for great reason. And honestly, this is one of the most common units sold, period. In case you didn't know, if you're new to RVing, Coleman is a name that is definitely very well recognized in the RV industry. And the Coleman Travel Trailer is it's been one of the top 5 selling RVs for a few years now. And it, again, great reason. There's a lot of things that they do very, very well. One of them right away I can show you is this right here, folks. 6 foot tall. If you see that, I can sneak underneath the slide at 6 foot. Now, my hair sticks up a little bit, so my hair may get caught But that's a big deal for a lot of people, right? Especially if you're a taller person. A lot of times the slide heights are a little bit smaller. When you go to get out of the sofa, go to get out of the dinette, you may bonk your head on the top of the slide, and that's not something that feels very good. Another thing on the Coleman Lantern series, you're looking at 60-gallon fresh tanks. For those of you who just want to get out there, right, and maybe, not necessarily have all the hookups and, you just kind of want to go to a little more remote place, having that fresh water, that larger fresh water tank capacity is a big deal to make sure you have everything you need to be able to run your faucets, your shower, cooking, everything you're going to want. So there's a lot of things to love. And just the overall design you can see right here. I mean, beautiful countertops. I like the backsplash in here as well. I think they did a great job. A couple of electrical outlets. So if you have, a coffee maker, it's a great spot for it. Actually, I'll probably put it right here, right? This is where I'd put my coffee maker, simply because I want this for prep space. If you have like an electric griddle or something, or just like a little electric hot plate you want to put there, great. But I think this is probably where I do the majority of my prep right here. Have enough room for cutting boards, start chopping up some peppers. Over to the side is our sink, high-rise faucet there. So, again, great countertop space all the way throughout. And if you need more prep space, you can get a sink top cover here or a drying rack. You also see that this is recessed with the glass cover. That, of course, folds up and back just like so. The front one there is high output. And the knobs do light up if you want that. You can always turn them off too, but the oven, just know if you want the oven light, it will be the same switch there, all powered there. As far as drawer space, I always say that if you want a workable kitchen in an RV, you have to have at least one functional drawer. And this one has 3 of them. Whoops. Well, that one I may have pulled a little bit too far, but this one you're looking at 3 of them, folks. So see if that, yeah, there we go. Now it's catching. It just, it popped out for a second there, but nice deep drawers here as well. So if you do have some larger items, right, like an apple core or something like that, that's a perfect spot for them. You will also see right down there some additional storage for some of your pots and pans. Now, over to the side here to underneath the sink, look at that, enough space for a trash can. I personally really like when manufacturers do that. And when we come around to the side, let me show you this here. You have additional storage. And the reason I love this is for a couple things. One, again, it's good for pots and pans. The other thing I like about it though is that bottom one, me personally, that's where I'm gonna put my shoes, right? I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna take my shoes off, I'm gonna toss them under there. That way they're out of the way and not clogging up that main doorway. And so for me, I really enjoy having that additional storage space. Across the top is a bunch more storage. You'll see they have the frosted glass, kind of like a white out, like you can't see through it at all. So that way, if it's a mess up there, no big deal at all, right? Microwave, fully functional hood, and then our Dometic Fridge freezer combo. This one does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. And directly underneath that is the furnace. Now, the furnace is ducted, right? So you can see the heat ducts right here, and that'll be ducted through the floor, which a lot of people really like for a couple different reasons. But one of the main ones is the fact that you're not beholden to the furniture. Because if you don't put your ducts through the floor, you have to put it in the furniture. And you can only put that ductwork where you have furniture. So here we get to, kind of evenly space it where we want it to make sure you're getting the best heat flow throughout the entire camper. And you have a nice 5/8 inch floor decking on here too, so that you have a very solid foundation for that ductwork to be in. So that way, as you step here, you don't feel it crush down or anything like that. Right in the back, our double over double bunks, 300-pound weight capacity in there, folks, for both the top and bottom bunk. So it doesn't matter if, it's kids, if it's adults, pretty much anyone can sleep in here, which is wonderful. And it is long enough, at 6 foot, I can lay all the way out. Now, as for storage, and I talk about this as we kind of go through this segment, everything's going to be a little bit different. Sometimes when you have bunks on the campsite, you will get an outside kitchen. Sometimes you get closed off storage like this. Sometimes it's opened up. Once in a while, you can get a door in the back. Right? And all those are available on this exact same floor plan. There's different manufacturers where you can get all those options available. And the best thing about it, folks, is at Camping World, we carry all of them. With over 20,000 pieces on the lot and over 80,000 coming in, I guarantee we'll have a bunk model floor plan that's going to work for you. All you need to do is text that word FRESH to 46642 or drop it in the comment section below and let us help you find the perfect RV so you can get out RVing and have a family vacation, right? With everything else that's going on in the world, everyone's starting to realize how great RVing is. We've known it forever. You know, I grew up camping. I got to go out. I got to make those memories. It's where I learned how to ride a bike. It's where I learned how to swim. It's where I first met Yogi Bear, if you know what campground I'm talking about. But, you know, it just a lot of those great memories. You know, I don't remember a ton from growing up, but it absolutely is one thing I remember. And I promise you, if you're a family, you want to start, you know, having some good quality time and get away from the TV, something like this is the perfect way to do it. Now, another thing I do want to show is the storage. So what you'll notice is here, they opted out of the outside kitchen and instead gave you additional storage. So you have two very large storage compartments. Now, that may be what you want, it may not. The nice thing about having the big storage is you have more spots for clothes or any other large items you want to put in there. Maybe you have a little ukulele or something you want to stuff under there and rock out by the campfire. You can do that. You also have storage right here. And, you know, you kind of get to decide what you want this for. Do you want extra pantry space? Do you want more space for the kids' clothes because it doesn't all fit underneath there? You know, that is completely up to you. Now, I was just talking about, you know, how we kind of go RVing, go camping a lot of times to get away from electronics, but once in a while, they can be helpful, especially if it's a rainy day. You know, this is a pretty good size RV. Again, we're, you know, almost 31 feet in here, but if it's raining and it's raining all day or 2 or 3 days in a row, which sometimes does happen, you know, you're going to want something else for the kiddos to do because they have no way to get the energy out, right, in a space. They can only run around in so many circles. So in these bunks, there are USB ports that if we do have to lean on, you know, tablets or something like that for a little bit of entertainment, you can do that. You know, but there's a bunch of good stuff out there for anyone that's kind of newer to the RV lifestyle. There's actually a thing called road schooling, which is all about like teaching kids on the road. And it's kind of has this big movement behind it. And so there's a lot of great resources out there too, folks. So, you know, if you don't want your kids watching YouTube on a tablet, there's a lot of other stuff you can do, a lot of other good apps and resources so that they can be in here actually learning something, you know, on that rainy day. Making our way into the bathroom, you'll see our bathroom space. Now, you know, I gotta be honest, it is a little tight in here for me. You know, I'm 6 foot, about 200 pounds, and they put this here for some additional, you know, little storage, and you have to cover up, you know, I'm sure there's some plumbing running through here, and they don't want the PEX lines or anything exposed, but they brought it up, tried to give you storage, and it also allowed them to extend out the countertop, which is really nice, and I do really enjoy that. But if you're a tall person, you may struggle with your knees right here. So, you know, that's one of those things, again, that we're able to help you out with. And, you know, whether, you know, it's something that you're looking at. And here's the cool thing, folks. When I talk about texting that word fresh, right, that does a couple things. One, it lets us know that, you know, you're looking for something out there, you want some help, and we're here to help you. But another thing we can do is what you're seeing right now, we can have someone do that specifically for you, right? If you have a different unit in mind, or you start talking and you're like, oh, well, I want to see this, you know, this tracer floor plan, and you know, Ian didn't get to it at the show, or this different Coleman floor plan. You know, I want to see the one with the bunks on the off-camp side. That's great. We can do that. We can give you a walkthrough just like we're doing right now. It'll be personalized for you. You can ask any questions you want. They can take a tape measure, take measurements for you. All that can happen. And again, all you need to do is text that keyword fresh to 46642 or drop it in the comment section below, and we can get you started. As far as space here, folks, I do want to show you again at 6 foot. Even though the toilet space is a little tight, I have more than enough room in the shower. I don't have to duck down, which is wonderful. Again, a little tight getting out of the shower, but, you know, not too bad. Not a place I'd want to spend a ton of time, you know, but again, when you're RVing, you're probably not spending a ton of time in there. I generally use the facilities at the campground as long as they're not gross, which, you know, most campgrounds are pretty good about keeping them clean. But, you know, in a pinch, if you have to, or if you're somewhere you don't have facilities, that definitely will do the trick. Big super slide right here, folks. That dinette does drop down into a sleeping space. Jackknife sofa over to the side here. You'll see this folds down, so you kind of get that armrest in the center, which is great. Some cup holders there too. And because it is a jackknife, the big thing about a jackknife sofa is all the storage you get underneath. And this makes it pretty easy to access. You have this, just drops down just like that. It's a magnetic catch, so it just folds right back up. And what you can do is you can either just, put some bigger items in there, or again, if you want to take some measurements, you can get some totes and put some totes in there. So it's easy to pull things in and out, and you can really utilize that storage space underneath. So I do love that they put that right in front. I think that was a great addition. Flush floor slide, by the way. You can see you don't have to step up or anything to get into the slide out. Nice big slide, folks. Really helps open this space up. And again, this one is under 6,000 pounds. And I guess the most impressive thing, especially for the weight and the size, is great. But folks, you can pick this particular unit up starting at under $23,000. That's as low as $5.68 a day. And if you're interested in this one right here, this Coleman 262BH, text the word RV to 46642. Entertainment center will be located here, some storage underneath, and up front is the bedroom, folks. Queen bed, you have nightstands, plenty of storage there too. Plus, if you want a TV in here, there is a place to mount a TV on the opposite wall. You get actual doors to close off for a little bit of additional privacy at night as well. When we make our way out, a couple quick things I just want to hit on the outside. You'll see the power tongue jack right up front, folks. That does make it a lot easier to connect and disconnect from the tow vehicle. And this one also has solar prep, so you can buy portable panels, plug it in right there, and it'll trickle charge the battery. And the last thing I want to hit on is the huge outside storage that you get in the Coleman Lantern series, folks. Again, there are so many other features on here. If you want to find out more, simply text that word fresh or drop it in the comments section below.
Look at that smile. His smile is so beautiful. I mean, that Ian, he's always got that smile ear to ear, right?
I know.
I love this. So we're wrapping up the bunkhouses, and now we're going into something. I love this. This is spacious fifth wheels for couples. And we're talking about something that is like a luxury home on wheels that you won't believe when we show you these vehicles. I love these, by the way.
I mean, Caleb is always talking about fifth wheels, and the fact that there's spacious luxury ones, I think I can definitely be convinced into it.
Well, over the last several weeks, as you've seen, we bring the Jergies out with us. We have the two girls. They're with them now. They've got this humongous fifth wheel that we've seen inside and out, and it's really remarkable. By the way, can you see me? I
was going to say you look like a floating head, but this whole getup is great.
What's amazing is we have gone from Virginia to North Carolina to Florida to Houston to Utah, and now we're here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, and we have bought stuff at every location, Gander RV and Outdoor, and of course at Camping World, because everything's on sale. Not just your RVs are going to get the great deals.
I was going to say you're the one that needs to win all of the merch certificates because Sean goes to town and then also influences everyone else around him as well. So I've fallen victim to the retail therapy.
But that's the greatest thing about it is my wife thinks I need an intervention. We'll talk about that at another program. But, as we get ready to wrap up the Pacific Northwest, we were talking about these spacious fifth wheels. The first one we're going to look at has 5. Let's count them together. 5 slide outs.
Wait, how do 5 slide outs fit on one rig at a time?
When you see the master suite and the sink bathroom, they say it sleeps. Yeah, it sleeps 6, but I'm going to say it sleeps 60. Okay. This is the Keystone Alpine. You know all about the Alpine. Take a look at this one. You're not going to believe it.
It's all about the amazing, spacious fifth wheels for the couples, because you know what? The Ultimate RV Show National Tour, we are up here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. I said, man, look, so many RVs, 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs. Let's just take a few and give it to the people that want some coastal cottages, spacious. We're going to go to the vineyards. We're going to go to the mountains. We're going to go hunting for Sasquatch. And we need space, style, and luxury to do it in. I'm going to give you some fifth wheels I think you're going to love. This one I fell in love with as soon as I walked into it. 41 feet 5 inches long, 13,790 pounds dry, 6 sleeping beauty known as the Keystone Alpine 3700 FL. This is a 1.5 bath front living. Yes, 1.5 bath front living. Because look, sure you can sleep 6 people, but it's spacious enough for the discerning couple, which is what the Alpine is. It's for the discerning RVer that wants creature comforts of home, updated fixtures, and luxury everything across the board without that discerning price. $79,995 is where we start with this one, or as low as $16 a day. Where are you going to find a beautiful vacation home for $16 a day that has a privacy windshield out there in the front cap, that does have the nightshade, but also has the telescoping TV coming out of the beautiful wood cabinetry here. Dual 110s on the side. AM, FM, excuse me, command center mounted here with the speakers hard mounted too, which is Bluetooth, HDMI, USB, dual zone. Gives you all the entertainment that you want. Hardwood cabinetry that Keystone is known for, that quality construction. You're not going to be lost in the Alpine with it. Whenever you go into an RV, when you see things like hideaway hinges, beveled edges, cabinetry, you know, all these inlays, brushed nickel fixtures, they're not skimping on the little details, which means they're not skimping on the way it was made. You know you're going to get a good RV. That's why I wanted to show you these. Sure, we're up in the Pacific Northwest. You're going to need good quality, beautiful. Look at the solid wood valances here with the faux leatherette around the sides. I mean, the plush leatherette sofas that are trifold sleepers. Now, this segment is all about spacious fifth wheels for the couples, but if you do need to bring the kids, imagine having the camp out right here. If you want to sit, relax with your loved one in the Thomas Paine leatherette recliners that have both USB charging as well as heat and massage, enjoy the heat coming off your 5,500 BTU electric fireplace right there with multiple flame settings and multiple light settings. Check this out. Let's see. I mean, look at that. That one is probably my favorite. The combination of the blue with the orange. Whatever you want to do to set the mood, to create the aesthetic, you got it. Because you have a beautiful black backsplash. You have tons of storage. You have slip-resistant, easy-to-clean Congolium flooring, which is Dynaflex. It's one piece. So not only is it, you know, mold, mildew resistant, water resistant underneath, it's a laminated fiber or a laminated material that is easy to clean, looks good, lightweight. You got tons of headroom because these are full profile fifth wheels, but it weighs in at 13,793 pounds dry with a 54-gallon fresh tank, 78-gallon gray, and 76-gallon black tank. We come into the designer kitchen, which is another calling card of the Keystone Alpines. They're not just cookie cutter floor plans. They bring designers in to give you updated, luxurious features. Check out my 18 cubic foot fridge freezer combo by Norcold here. Runs on both gas and electric. Plenty of space to put the drinks, the food. If you're going to go fishing, because we have some great fishing up here in the Pacific Northwest, store all your fish in there because you drain the lake, caught all the salmon you wanted to catch out of wherever you went. And when you get your bear shanks, you can put your bear shanks in there. Solid surface countertops here in my little coffee station. I got my Suburban controls for my heat and my AC. My Gen 3 in command, which you can run from your cell phone. It runs your slides, your lights, the whole nine. And you have some really great features for your climate control. In here, you got dual quiet cool, high pressure ACs with the whisper quiet 15K BTU air conditioners, dual of them. You even have a setup for a third AC if you want it. 35,000 BTU furnace and 5,500 BTU fireplace. You're gonna do a good job of keeping the temperature where you want it. And since we have those vacuum bonded walls, all the laminated and the insulation, the foam core insulation, rated from 0 to 100 degrees, you can extend that camping season with the insulation that we have here. Now, our opposing slides opens up the kitchen area, allowing us to have this beautiful island kitchen with the undermounted farmhouse style sink, brushed nickel high-rise faucet with the sprayer. We have all these pull-out drawers, solid wood cabinetry all the way around. Look, there's all my remotes. I mean, you're not going to be lacking for storage in here. Trash can, recycling. Solid surface over here, my 9,000 BTU furnace with the high outputs, the grill style grates. I love this because it's industrial looking, but it's also elegant. I got my 30-inch Furion convection microwave oven, tons of storage, frosted glass inlays. But look, here's the deal. With the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, I don't have a whole lot of time to show you all the features of this beautiful Keystone Alpine 3700 FL. We just don't. We have 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming that we have to try to show you. But we got people standing by at our over 160 locations that'll tell you about features like the amazing legless dinette with the strut-supported top that allows you to go from big table to little table by just opening, closing, sliding. So if you need the additional room, you got it. You got over 6 feet of 10 inches of space inside the slides, residential sconces and LED lights. And I mentioned at the beginning that this is a bath and a half. There's your half bath. Once again, solid surface countertops, undermounted sinks. Look, they're not even skipping on the details in the bathroom. If there's one place where you could probably let a little bit go, probably the bathroom. Nope. Solid door, beautiful porcelain tub, backlit accents there, ceiling fan, 12-volt high output max fan over there to move the heat out if I need it. If I want to cut my ceiling fan on, got my switch right here. King size bed, nestled in my master suite. That's the other great thing about this 3700 FL. This is a front living, bath and a half, master suite fifth wheel, because it's all about being spacious for the couples. I wanted to give you some luxury options because you deserve it. Your loved one also deserves it. You have both been like this for the past year. I know, I'm there. I didn't get a chance to take my wife out like I wanted to, and it sucks, man. I owe it to her, I owe it to myself. But we didn't get to do what we wanted to do. Now we can. I don't have to worry about a hotel room, who's been in it. I have to worry about plane travel. I can take my luxurious fifth wheel, starting at $79,995 or as low as $16 a day, that has the king size bed with the strut supported storage underneath, with the road vac system built into it, with the headboard that's nailed in, the reading lights, the TV over here, the tons of storage. All types of stuff. My little chest of drawers right there. My washer and dryer prep with separate 110s. My barn style doors leading into my spa-like bathroom. Look at those beautiful inlays that we have there. This is opulence. This is what you deserve. And yes, a double vanity sink. Once again, solid surface countertops, porcelain bowl with the foot flush, lots of headroom, walk-in shower with the bench sheet, brushed nickel fixtures all the way around. Kev is drooling. What else do you need? What else do you need? But with so little time, I can't get to all the features, but one of our specialists standing by can. So if you're saying, Chris, this Keystone Alpine 3700 FL, starting at $79,995 or as low as $16 a day, all that stuff on the inside, I'm game, man. Drop me a comment down below, RV or text RV to 46642. One of our specialists will stand by and tell you about the 200 cubic feet of basement storage that's heated on this beauty. The heated and enclosed underbelly with the 12-volt pads that keep the tanks warm. They'll tell you about the one-piece Alpha Superflex TPO roof that's fully walkable. They'll tell you about the 7,000-pound axles with the never adjust brakes. Those Dexter Easy Lubes are fantastic. And they'll tell you about the 300-pound hitch back here on the back, the 2-incher. So if you want to start towing, bring some stuff with you. Maybe you got a little golf cart you want to bring with you when you go to play some of that Pacific Northwest golf. I can't play golf. I think my handicap is my backswing. 100-inch wide body beauty, full profile, set up for backup cams, solid mounted ladder going over the top, giving you additional security, tons of storage with the magnetic anti-slam latches on here. And because it is a luxury fifth wheel, I'm not even gonna make you pull out your cable. You can wind it up, wind it down, wind it up, wind it down. That's right, you don't have to pull that with your hands, because this is your getaway vacation home. So why not pack it full of luxury? Worm groove drives on the slides, true fit technology, which means you get actual fitting slides, not just happenstance thrown together. These are made for these spaces, insulated all the way around, radiant foil barriers, astro foil barriers, vacuum bonded, laminated walls, 2-inch thick foam core insulation. External command center over here where I got my hot and cold for my sprayer / shower, black tank flush, winterization. There's my Key TV multi-source connection like I was talking about. Twin 30-pound LP tanks. And one of the things I love about Keystone, these Alpines, auto leveling. Hydraulic auto leveling. So when you go to set up your camp, you got this ground control system. It's right in here behind this lock panel. Hit the auto level button, boom, you're set up and camping before you know it. Molded fiberglass end cap with that painted automotive coating, LED running light. Plus we got the Road Armor hitch and the Road Armor suspension, which will reduce all that chucking and bucking when you're going down the road. All of this starting at $79,995 or as low as $16 a day. For you to finally get out and give your loved one what you deserve. That vacation that you wanted to do in 2020, but you didn't get a chance to do it. So if you love this one, you say, Chris, I got to have it. How do I get it? Drop me a comment down below, RV or text RV to 46642. Now, if you say, I like it, but you know, I don't need something with all these slides. I need a bunk. I need a Class A. I need a Class C. We got over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming. We got somebody standing by who will help you find the one that's right for you. Just drop me a comment down below, fresh, or text fresh to 46642. You can also give us a call, 877-297-8725. But man, this segment's going to be all about those spacious fifth wheels for the couples. And wait until you see what I got coming for you up next. You talk about walk-ins. You're going to be Christopher Walk-ins, your butt to the computer to buy this one. It's nice.
Demand for RVs is at historic levels, which is why we are working around the clock to bring you over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs. That's the largest selection of RVs in the world. Fresh from the factory to our stores to your driveway or campsite. RVs are made by Americans for Americans. And now you can see America for less. Shop over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs, starting at just $5 a day. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World or Gander RV and Outdoors today. With the Camping World Best Price Guarantee, we'll beat any competitor price by $500 guaranteed, or write you a check for $1,000.
I will never lose a deal over price, ever, and I guarantee it.
Learn more today at campingworld.com. Travel with peace of mind. Good Sam Roadside Assistance covers your cars, RVs, motorcycles, and all eligible family members. Unlike the competition, we offer unlimited distance towing, free roadside tire delivery, and coverage in all of North America. It's no wonder top consumer reviews ranked us #1. With plans as low as $5.50 a month, you can't afford to get stuck without it.
You ever do this little dance in front of your fireplace when you want to get warmed up? You know, you cut the heat on, and you do that little shake up warm dance. Yeah. I showed you such a nice Alpine a minute ago. I wanted to show you another one because this is spacious fifth wheels for the couples. What's up? It's Chris Young. 41 feet, 6 inches, weighing in dry, just a shade under 14,000 pounds. You are looking at the beautiful Keystone Alpine 3712 KB. Now, the Alpines, like I mentioned before, they're for the discerning camper that wants luxury, that wants style, wants all those comforts of home and then some, but does not want that luxury price. For example, this one, got a 54-gallon fresh tank, 78 gray, 44 black, weighs in, like I said, 14,000 pounds dry, starts at $75,995 or as little as $15.20 a day for something this beautiful. Let's start right up here in the end cap, the front part of this front living beauty. But this one has dual walk-ins. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Windshield, privacy window with the TV that comes up out of the cabinetry right there. Love this because if you do bring the kids along with you, because, I mean, this one will sleep 6. But this segment, I wanted to give you for couples, those adventurous couples, because up here in the Pacific Northwest, we got so many great options for couples that like to get out and go. You want to go to the coast. You want to go to the mountains. You want to go do the wine tour. This is where you take the opulence with you, but you want that space to entertain. You want to be able to, if you do have friends come over, for people to have opposing couches and opposing slides. With the trifold sofas that come out of them, that beautiful leatherette, the recliners, the Thomas Paine collection. But maybe I just want to wake up with my spouse in my vacation home, come up, watch the sun rise, watch the sun set, however I want to see it, in my privacy window, sip my cup of coffee, my Copa Frappuccino chai latte, my unicorn drink, and just enjoy reconnecting, which we didn't get a chance to do in 2020. And when you get to do it in creature comforts like Furion AM/FM command with dual zone, remote control, Bluetooth, solid wood cabinetry with brushed nickel fixtures and hideaway hinges, which I always say, if a manufacturer has the gumption to put hideaway hinges in their cabinetry, that means you're getting a quality product. They're not going to skimp if they're putting hideaway hinges in there, because those are not cheap. Beautiful solid wood paneling here. Look at the backsplash for my fireplace. 40-inch fireplace there, 5,000 BTUs of heat coming off of there, and this blower, it's electric. You got multi-flame settings, multi-light settings, so whatever mood you want, you got the lights to do it. I particularly like the orange and the blue, putting those together. And the controls for your TV right in here. So when you want to just watch nature, take it all the way down. When you want to watch TV, you can bring it all the way up. And there you have a beautiful shelf to put whatever you want. Slip resistant, easy to clean flooring in this beauty as well. And all starting for as little as $15.20 a day. You can't beat it. You got dual, quiet, cool, 15K BTU air conditioners, 35,000 BTU furnace. This one does have ducted AC in it. Plus, you got a 200 cubic foot heated basement on this unit, which I'll show you once we get outside. Yes, your RV with a basement, because you got to have some storage. But having 200 total cubic feet, that's a very nice have. Got my little road vac right there for my system with the collection point located underneath. Coffee station right here with my Generation 3 in-command system. My Suburban controls for my 35,000 BTU furnace. If I want to cut it on, I can right there. Run the slides out, run the awnings out. You get to control this from your cell phone. That's what I like about the in-command system. Here we go with the 18 cubic foot fridge freezer combo in my kitchen. Look at that you have there. Runs on both gas and electric with the automatic switch. And plenty of space. You're not going to run out of storage space inside these Keystone Alpines, because when you're talking about spacious RVs for couples, you also need spacious storage. So why not give you those options? Solid surface countertops too here. And since we have opposing slides, you get to have an island kitchen, solid surface covers in it, 70/30 modified bowl sink, undermounted farmhouse style with the sprayer nozzle. And look, you got plenty of storage. Waste, recycling, there we go. And since it is Keystone, you're going to get innovations like the Tough Lock system on your ducts, where the ducts are almost indestructible. You won't get the soft spots in the flooring. You'll get the Generation 3 in command. You'll get the key to light, or you'll get the Keystone color coding, which I love on their wiring. Make stuff easy to fix. You can't see it because it's underneath, but if you need to fix something, everything's color-coded, easy to find. Key TV, multi-source connection, one spot to plug in all your entertainment connections. Large slides. Look at all the headroom that we have here in this slide. I'm 6'2". You got plenty of room. Solid wood construction. That is another calling card for Keystone. Beautiful solid wood balances. LED residential lights and a freestanding dinette. Now, I didn't get a chance to take my wife on a nice vacation this past year like I really wanted to. We take our kids, to the beach, and we go to those resorts where they have, the family slides and all that. But I want to take her someplace nice, someplace that she deserves. And I did not get a chance to do that in 2020. You get something like this. This is your upgraded experience, your upgraded vacation, your upgraded reconnection point. Just take a look at my kitchen. Do a quick pan around, Kev. Look at how beautiful this is. You're not going to find this in a hotel. You might find it in a beautiful, upgraded chateau type of hotel that's going to be $600-700 a night. This Keystone Alpine 3712 KB starts at $15.20 a day. Starts at $75,995. Are you putting the math together? Are you seeing where I'm going? Are you smelling what I'm cooking on my 3-burner cooktop that I got over here with the grill style grates, the oven? I mean, look at this. The 30-inch convection microwave, all the solid cabinetry, my walk-in barn style door pantry that has solid surface countertops in here. If I wanted to put my blender, if I wanted to put my coffee station, you got tons of storage. So many things. Frosted glass inlays in those high storage shelves. More pantry or ward storage over here if you need it. Good spot for the mudroom because you got hangers. And you come into the master bedroom, king size bed. Look at my headboard that's nestled in the slide right there. Once again, those beautiful decorative strut supported storage underneath. Barn style door leading in. Those decorative wood balances like I was trying to mention before. TV mounted here. I mean, look, I do not have the time to show you all the features in these RVs during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour. But we do have people standing by. You're looking at the Keystone Alpine 3712 KB starting at $75,995 or as low as $15.20 a day. Double barn doors leading into, look at this. This is opulent. This is your designer vacation home that you deserve. Solid surface countertops on my double vanity sink, brushed nickel, double medicine cabinets, washer dryer prep right there. Huge shower. Look how big this is with the waterfall style head, the booth seat. This is, I mean, porcelain, I can't, Kev. I can't. I gotta have it. I'm gonna get me a truck that can tow it. You gotta have something that can tow at least 14,000 pounds, because that's what this weighs around. Look at that shower, dude. Would you just look at that friggin', this is your vacation spa home that you deserve. Give it to yourself and you can have it for as little as $15.20 a day. But unfortunately, during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, I can't give you all the details in a 12-minute segment. I wish I could, but we have people standing by to tell you about the G-rated tires, to tell you about the 12-inch I-beam frame, the 100-inch wide body, the double-welded aluminum construction that's on this, the key shield protection that's on here, the 7,000-pound Dexter axles that have this awesome electronic braking system, the never adjust brakes, the dual 30-pound tanks, the Gen Prep, the Road Armor hitch that really reduces all that chucking and bucking while going down the system, the Key Vision, all your side opening doors, the dual 30-pound LP tanks, my external command center, my True Fit slides, which reduces the use of all those components, moving the slides in and out, my hydraulic leveling system, and I'd mentioned the heated basement. You have 200 cubic feet of storage all the way around this beauty that is heated. And not only that, but the underbelly is also enclosed and heated. Check out. Got my powered extension cord. So when you're ready, you don't have to pull it out, just hit the button. They want you to have such an opulent experience with your RV. They even made it to where you don't have to pull your power cord out of the RV. You just push a button. Because when I want to go on vacation, I don't want to grab anything. I just want to let it go. More storage there. Solid ladder mounted on the top. Dual awnings with LED light strips. Sealed safety glass that's tinted all the way around. On the slides, you got those. And on the outsides, you got the seamless windows. The solid steps with the step over and the large top step, which is not only additional safety and security, it's also pet friendly. There are so many more features on this Keystone Alpine 3712 KB that I could drive myself silly trying to get them all to you. Like the key shield protection, that automotive coating that's on the front, that privacy window. Look, at the end of the day, let me just be real with you. 2020, you did not get to do what you wanted to do. You owe it to yourself to take you, your loved one, your family. Sure, this segment is all about the spacious fifth wheels for the couples. This one will sleep 6. But imagine you and your loved one having your chateau getaway when you're ready to go skiing, when you're ready to go hunting, when you're ready to go fishing. You want to come home to something opulent like this. For as little as $15.20 a day, or starting at $75,995. You're not going to find anything like that anywhere else. 13,955 pounds dry, 41 feet, 6 inches long. This is a big boy. 54-gallon fresh tank, 78-gallon gray, 44-gallon black. You're saying, Chris, I love it. I owe it to my loved one. I'm going to get this, and we're going to start having ourselves some upgraded vacation experiences. How do I get it? Drop me a comment down below, RV or text RV to 46642. If you're saying, Chris, I love it. Yes, oh my gosh, that 3712 KB was beautiful, but we need bunks. We need to sleep about 8 to 10. We got over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming. Or if you say, Chris, I love that, it's just a little too big, I need something smaller. 80,000 coming. Drop me a comment down below, fresh, or text fresh to 46642, or just give us a call, 877-297-8725. The Ultimate RV Show National Tour is going to continue with another absolutely beautiful, spacious fifth wheel for the couples coming up next. Grab your bottle of Chardonnay and your cigar. You're going to love it.
You is for us, the Remingtons.
that's nice.
We're doing another giveaway, but there's 3 winners this time.
3 whole winners. We're giving each of them a $50 merch shirt to Camping World Gander RV Outdoors.
Merch certificate. I'm sorry, Sean Parr. One of these it's not going to you.
It's not going to you, bud. But
You ready for the winners?
$50, you can get a lot of stuff here. It goes
I
a
know.
long way.
Osa already bought $50 worth
He
of
bought
stuff this
$50
morning.
worth of squeaky toys today, yeah?
He found a little pig one this morning and
that
all that
piggy.
stuff. Okay, but
All right.
let me give you the winners, okay?
Let's do it. Rattle them off, babe. And the winners are...
Number 1, Teresa Hart. Teresa, congratulations. Okay, number 2, Gwen McGovern.
Uh-huh. And number 3...
And the third one.
And the third...
is Jacqueline Doyle.
I love it.
I had a girlfriend, Jacqueline Doyle, in college.
Is
if
that
that's
the winner?
you, girl,
It could
holla.
be.
Send in the
Anyways,
DMs.
if you haven't already, you have to register to be eligible to win all these awesome giveaways. Text URVS to 46642 or comment URVS below in the live stream chat to be eligible.
We're going to be giving away an RV at the end of the day.
An RV.
Yeah.
But before we do, we got Chris with the Keystone Avalanche. This is the 365 MB. Chris, take it away.
Spacious fifth wheels for the couple's ultimate RV show, Pacific Northwest edition. What's up? It's Chris Young, the Sasquatch Hunter, and I am standing inside the Keystone Avalanche 365 MB. Why? Because this segment is all about giving you those fifth wheels that are spacious for the couples, but if you need to bring the family along, why not? Because as we know as parents, sometimes we cannot get away from the children. Even if we try to do our vacation and we send them to summer camp, they still call and say they left their retainer inside the glove box, even though it's never been in the glove box before, but somehow, mysteriously and magically, you put it in the glove box this time.
Okay.
Please welcome to your $68,995 or as low as $13.80 a day vacation home. 12,970 pounds dry, 39 feet 4 inches long, with opposing slides in the living room, a full profile Avalanche fifth wheel. If you know Keystone, hopefully by now you do. Tremendous manufacturing. They really do innovate. They really do take the time and the quality when it comes to all their products. And the Avalanche is not an exception. They picked with the Avalanche the couple or the family that wants to get out but has a little bit of rugged style. Still have a lot of class, but still have that rugged feel. I want to be able to go off-road and look like I can go off-road, but I want to come back to opulence. So you'll have brighter interiors with darker furniture and darker accents like we have here with the slate gray. You got the faux leatherette on the wood balances all the way around. Lots of storage options. Right back here, dominated along the back wall, is my sleeper sofa, which is also like a full-size couch. These come off, so my kids will actually take them and use them as pillows. Sometimes I'll see them just like laying here in front of the recliners watching the TV and enjoying the fireplace. But they just Velcro on, pull that out, got your sleeper, and you got your Connect system charging plates on both sides here, plus a 110 and dual USB over there. So you're going to get features like that inside the Avalanche, updated, kind of modern, so you have more of that modern feel. And here in the Pacific Northwest, this would make a great oceanic cottage. I mean, that's what's great about RVs. It can be your vacation home, and you're not tied to just having a home in one spot. It's your fifth wheel. You don't have to worry about buying the plane ticket, getting the hotel, who's been in there before, how clean is it. It's as clean as you want to clean it because it's your home. And you get to go with that safety and security of peace of mind of knowing that it's yours. I clean it, I keep it, I'm the only one that's been in it. I don't have to worry about who has been in it. And when you're talking about something like this starting at $13.80 a day, you can't get a hotel room for that. With things like ceiling fans, wood inlays with residential style sconces, LED lights, island kitchen with solid surface countertops, 70/30 molded split sinks over here, undermounted stainless steel with the high-rise sprayer faucet, tons of storage options. Look at the solid wood cabinetry that we have here. Full extension on the ball bearing drives, those beveled edges, those brushed nickel fixtures, the slide outs for my trash and my recycling. Plenty of storage, plenty of cooking options as well. Solid surface, a good spot for my coffee station. I got the actual backsplash back there. Flush mounted 3-burner cooktop with the grill style grate. I love these because it looks rugged, but it's also functional. Flush mounted, so if I need additional prep space, I got it. But if I want to move my pots and pans around, it's a whole lot easier to do that than it is just those little, round burners. High output microwave, 30-inch convection right there. Frosted glass inlay, solid wood cabinetry, And Kev, see if you can get that in there. The hideaway hinges. If there's a manufacturer that's going to spend the time and the money to put hideaway hinges in the cabinetry of your RV, they're not skimping on details. You're getting a quality product. That's just one of those little calling cards. Things like molded end caps, which we'll see when we get outside. Solid wood inlays in the slide with 6'10" of head clearance inside of these. 18 cubic feet fridge freezer combos that run on both gas and electric. Now, if you want to go drain the rivers and the streams of all the salmon that you can catch and put it in there, I love it. Do it. Speaking of, Kev, we going fishing when we get done. And then when it's time to chill, Thomas Payne Collection Furniture. 40-inch fireplace, 5,500 BTUs of heat coming off of there, multiple flame settings, multiple light settings, a little electric blower, does a great job of knocking the chill off the air. I got my Jensen AM/FM command center with the speakers, the large TV. I got the massage and the heat in my recliners, the dual USB charging port, but when I'm ready to reconnect with the family or the loved one, I got the option to do both. I did not get a chance to take my wife out for a vacation last year. And we got married in 19. We still haven't been on the honeymoon. I wanted to take her someplace nice, but then something happened and we couldn't go anywhere. I think we all know what it was that happened. We don't need to talk about it. So it pains me that I had this idea of this wonderful vacation I wanted to take her on. Something where if we pulled up to a mountain or an ocean, we'd have large panoramic windows to see the beautiful parts of nature. But if we did have to bring the kids, I could take my table, the amazing legless table that we have here in the Avalanche, and now I got enough room to fit 3 of us on each side if I need. When I'm ready, I got a strut supported right here, lift it up, slide it back, and boom. Now I'm ready for just 2 or 4. You get features like that inside RVs like you have in this Keystone Avalanche 365 MB. Sleep 6 starts at $68,995 or as low as $13.80 a day. Now, if you're the adventurous couple and you want an additional entertainment center, you got the mid bunk on this one. That's why this is a 365 MB. Fold out sofa, plenty of storage. Right here, a little workspace if you want to make it into an office. I do have my cable connection and my satellite connection, so if I want to plug in my TV, I can. Tons of room. And then when I'm ready to walk out, I got a separate entrance, separate exit. That's right, you got your own, Kev. That's right, you got your own. My hideaway ladder to get up on the loft bunk. Yes, mid-bunk room and loft bunk, giving us options. I got my mudroom right here with my hangers. So if I want to bring the kids, I could. If I needed storage or separate office space, this is your vacation home. Spacious and luxurious. But during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, I won't get a chance to tell you about all the features, like the Avalanche command system, the solid doors, the pass-through bathroom with the porcelain bowl, the foot flush, the walk-in shower with the matte black fixtures, the large single basin vanity sink. But we have specialists standing by who will be able to walk you through all of those features. They'll tell you about the king-size bed, the mirrored wardrobe in here. It's a lot of space. The washer and dryer prep right here in the front cap. The king-size bed nestled in a slide with the strut-supported storage and the padded headboard. The wood, beautiful decor on the slide around here. They'll tell you about the dual quiet, cool, high pressure ACs, the 15K and the 13.5, with the whisper quiet running of the AC, the 35,000 BTU furnace, the 66-gallon fresh tank, the 83-gallon gray tank, the 49-gallon black tank. There are so many features and so many options on these Keystone Avalanches that it can really drive you crazy. Just know this, there's one that's right for you. There's one that's right for your lifestyle and your budget, and we're gonna help you find it. If you like this one, 365 MB, it's beautiful. 39 feet, 4 inches long, 13,000 pounds dry. Starts at $68,995 or as little as $13.80 a day, and it can be yours. We will even send the paperwork to you, postage included, so you can return it, no skin off your back. And you say, well, Chris, what about my trade? Because I got a trade in. Check it out. We will come pick up your trade, bring it back, drop off your new RV. You don't even have to leave the comfort of your couch or your camp chair to get this beautiful Avalanche 365 MB. Look at my double paned windows, seamless. tinted safety glass all the way around. You got those vacuum bonded fiberglass walls here with that foam core insulation, heated and enclosed underbelly on this one, 6-point hydraulic automatic leveling system, and another great feature, you are set up for the Furion side vision on this one. You got that 12-inch I-beam, with that Z-frame. What a Z-frame is this drop frame. It just allows you to have additional storage. If you notice, like this heated pass-through storage that we have here, look at all the space that you have right in there. And not to mention, we got that double welded aluminum frame on this bad boy. You got a one-piece Alpha Superflex roof on it. You got G-rated tires. You got Dexter 7,000-pound Easy Lube axles on this beauty with that road armor suspension. I'm gonna show you that when we get around here on the other side. That 7,000-pound axles with the never adjust brakes. Talking about, absorbing the suspension and shock. You also got the same thing with the road armor hitch right here on the pin box. That really absorbs the shock so you don't have that chucking and bucking when you're going down the road. Got the hitch vision here as well, that beautiful automotive coating on this Avalanche front molded end cap fiberglass. Beautiful, baby. Up, down the road, set up at the campsite. What else do you need? Nothing. What you need is to go ahead and put everything storage-wise, hit your auto level, cut on your fireplace on the inside, hook up all your connections here in my master command center, get my leveling going. Look at this. Nitro-filled tires, those aluminum rims, so you're not gonna get the rusting on that road armor suspension. That's what I was talking about right there. Come around to the back. Got me a 300-pound hitch on this bad boy, backup camera, ladder mounted to the roof. And what you need to do is just drop RV down below right now, or text RV to 46642. Get yours right now. This is the 2021 Keystone Avalanche 365 MB, starting at $68,995 or as low as $13.80 a day. Sleep 6, roughly 13,000 pounds dry, 39 feet long, and packed full of features that you are going to love when you get out there and reconnect with your loved ones. Now, with 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming, over 20,000 on the lots right now, over 170 locations nationwide. Service centers out the wazoo. You might be saying, Chris, I love that 365 MB, but man, I need bunks more than that mid bunk. I need something maybe smaller. Maybe I only want a little single axle. We got 80,000 for you to choose from. Drop me a comment down below Fresh or text Fresh to 46642. We got somebody standing by right now who will walk you through anything that you want to see and help you find the RV of your dreams, because that's what the Ultimate RV Show is all about. Sure, the physical thing that you're going to get is an RV, but really what we're doing is telling you that you have the ability now to complete your dreams of reconnecting with your loved ones and your families, and you owe it to yourself. So keep watching the Ultimate RV Show National Tour. We got more great stuff coming. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go hook this thing up and leave. I gotta find Sasquatch. Bye.
From sunup to sundown, we are designing your next big adventure, building your family vacation, delivering your memories that will last a lifetime. We know it's more than just an RV, which is why we are working around the clock to bring over 80,000 RVs fresh from the factory to our stores, to your driveway or campsite. Built by Americans for Americans, and starting at less than $5 per day. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World today.
Ultimate RV Show National Tour. What's up? It's Chris Young and Tiffany from Us the Remingtons. So we're 9 weeks in to the Ultimate RV Show.
Isn't it crazy?
It is cool. We're able to provide this awesome virtual experience for people to see RVs, buy RVs, everything that they need.
Learn about RVs.
Learn about how to use them, what it's like, the great things people do in them, the lifestyles.
So many things.
And now they said, what about once we get our RVs, the stuff that we need in them? You guys keep talking about retail products, cleaning products, things that we need for the Blackwater tanks, the essentials, the campsite essentials, the campsite essentials. Can you help us out?
I can help you out.
We absolutely can help us out. And our retail team can absolutely help you out. So this is what they've done, Tiff. Check this out. You see all this stuff that we have here.
I need to come around. I'm like...
Yeah, look. Come on around. Yeah, the head popping out behind the products is Tiffany Remington.
It's me, Tiffany. Okay.
You see, this is just a sample. Every one of these is part of a very special retail bundle that if someone were to go online to Camping World or GanderOutdoors.com, we have multiple bundles set up. For example, you got the Black Water Bundle.
I know that one.
Which has the Protopacks.
Yep.
You need those.
I've used all of these. Everything on this table and out in display we've used.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything that you would need for your black water tank to take care of it and ensure that you got the right thing.
Yes, got to keep it clean, got to dump it.
Yep.
Got all the hoses. You would think like, oh, just a hose. No, there's a whole lot. You got the hose, you got the slinky, you got the snake to clean it. You got all of the different porta packs. You got the toilet paper. You got literally so many things. We can talk sewer for days.
I mean, it is mind-boggling. So we decided to take all that guesswork out of it.
Oh, yeah, I love
and get
that.
you set up right.
Yes.
Everything that you need for your black water tank, you can search black water tank bundle. Boom, it's right there. And when you bundle it, you can save 10% on your cart by bundling it together. Not to mention the savings you get as a Good Sam member. Bada bing, bada boom.
Stack those savings.
Now we got black tank, black water bundle.
Black water
we got
bundle.
sewer fresh essential bundle, which is different.
Oh.
Which is different.
Okay.
You got the porta pack deodorizers.
Okay.
The
These
lavender, yep. You got the Elemonte Gray deodorizer, tank cleaner.
Yes.
The Thetford Aquaply toilet paper.
Love
you
that.
You got to have that. Once again,
Super
save
soft.
10% once you put it in your cart. Yeah, when you bundle and save.
And the Good Sam membership.
Yes. Then we
We're
got
cruising.
the winterization bundle.
Okay, which is honestly what we needed. Why wasn't that offered to us at the beginning of this whole tour? Huh?
To be honest, one of the ideas that gave us the idea for starting these bundles, we're dealing with y'all's issues around the
when we
countryside.
froze our tanks, back in Chicago.
I just took a shot. That's why I'm way over here now.
That's okay. Yeah, I would stay over there, Chris.
But once again, so with the winterization bundle, you get things like the gel cloth wash and wax, the blowout hose,
I
the
love it.
dehumidifier, which is essential.
Yes.
The plastic winterizing hand pump, the the fuel stabilizer, the freeze band. I mean, we've taken the
That's
guesswork
everything.
out of a lot of these
really,
things. Yeah.
For like being full time, honestly, researching takes up probably, I would say, 80% of the time, where we could have that time back to actually be adventuring and not worrying about anything. So down for it.
Boom. And we've set it up so that you can even do things like the Essentials Deluxe Bundle. You want to stabilize your RV and enjoy the campsite? Yes. Check out the Essentials Deluxe Bundle, the Sanitization Bundle, the Sewer Fresh Essentials Bundle, the Black Tank Bundle, the Winterization Bundle. Bundle and save by checking out campingworld.com or GanderOutdoors.com. You can save up to 10% just by clicking on the bundles, get them in your cart, and before you know it, you're enjoying camping without having to spend too much time thinking about it.
Yep.
We got more with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour coming up next. Hang on.
Introducing RV 123 by Camping World, the only way to buy and take delivery of your new RV, all from the comfort of your couch or camp chair. To buy your new RV the easy way, just follow these simple steps. Step 1, shop till you drop. Find your perfect RV online at campingworld.com and schedule a live virtual walkthrough with one of our RV specialists. Step 2, make it mine. Discuss financing options over the phone with a Camping World finance expert. All paperwork handled via mail. Prepaid envelopes are provided. Step 3, let's go camping. Take delivery of your new RV at your home or campsite. Our certified delivery specialist will provide the same high-quality walkthrough that you would receive at a Camping World dealership. There's a whole new way to buy an RV. Get your RV the easy way with RV 123 by Camping World.
So this segment has been all about those spacious fifth wheels for the couples. What's up? It's Chris Young giving you one more to think about before you head out on that family vacation. Maybe you want to go to the coastline. Maybe you want to go check out some wineries. Maybe you just want to go to Mount Hood, Mount Rainier, wherever you want to go. We got one for you. I used to be such a huge fan of the Keystone Sprinter line of fifth wheels. I say used to because so many more have kind of creeped in. But I still am a huge fan of the Keystone Sprinter line of fifth wheels because you get some unique floor plans with features. They were the original camping made easy line for Keystone. So Sprinter's been around for a hot minute. They've kind of condensed some of the floor plans, but given you a lot of upgraded features and amenities that you won't find for this price point. For example, the one that I'm standing in now, the 3590 LFT, which has a loft in the mid, sleeps 6, comes in at a dry weight of 11,600 pounds, 39 feet 6 inches long. Yes, less than 12,000 pounds dry, and starts at $58,995 or as low as $11.80 a day. Check out the rear of this beauty. Dominated by large panoramic windows with these beautiful, this is the Coastal Cottage Decor. And I wanted to show you this one in this segment because since we're out here in the Pacific Northwest, you got some great coastline. Why not give you your own coastal cottage? Light on dark accents. But Sprinter said, you know what? We're going to give you the dark, but it's going to be a bright kind of a dark. Hence the gray, the light gray here with the faux leatherette feel, but you get the darker accents right around the edges. Love how this looks. Very pleasing, very light, and will not show wear and tear or stains as easy as you think. When you come up here above your trifold sleeper sofa that we have down here, you got storage compartments for days, frosted glass, inlays, solid wood cabinetry, another calling card for Keystone. You're going to get that quality when it comes to the construction. You're going to get things like Key TV. You're going to get, you know, everything color coded. You're going to get the heated and enclosed underbellies. Keystone is known for their quality manufacturing, and you're not going to be left out in the dark when it comes to the Sprinter. Plus, these are rated 0 to 100 degrees. With that lamination that we have all the way around, we got the Congolium one-piece floor here, a slip-resistant, easy to clean. It's the Dynaspan single-piece flooring, which, you know, is water-resistant. It's kind of like a linoleum composite. Looks good. We got carpetless slides, easy to clean, beautiful, light. You got over 6 feet of clearance in the slides too. So I'm 6'2", and that's important because when you're coming up out of the booths, you're coming up out of the chairs, you don't want to knock your noggin on the slides. I have a giant head, and I hit it a lot in these RVs. Kevin knows I'm usually hitting my head before we shoot on practically everything that we do. Over here on the off-camp side, I got a beautiful large TV that is on the swivel, so if I needed to move it around, I could. We got it strapped in right now for travel security. Furion soundbar already built in with HDMI, USB. It is Bluetooth plus dual zone, so if you want to play the speakers inside or out, you can. And my favorite, the electric fireplace. That's a 36-inch Greystone. You got 5,500 BTUs of heat coming off of that beauty. Multiple flame settings. Multiple background settings. I mean, you can set it low, high. You can set hours that you want it to run. There's the high. There's my different colors. I mean, whatever style, whatever color you want, you know, you got the option of mixing it around. Just looks really cool. So if I come over here to my Thomas Paine recliners, I have me a seat. I got massage. I got heat. These are the plush, comfortable. I kick out this recliner, man. If I'm at the coast, I pull up to the lake, the ocean. I don't know what that was, but I hope I didn't need it. And I open up those windows, get that cross breeze going. Man, I'm gonna have myself a good night's sleep. You got beautiful large panoramic windows all the way around this beauty. Freestanding dinette over here with the extension leaf and wooden chairs. It's not just a booth. Opulence and elegance that you're gonna get here in this Sprinter. Features too. How about an 18 cubic foot Norcold fridge freezer combo that runs on both gas and electric. Solid surface countertops. You got the flush mounted 3-burner cooktop, the grill style grate, and the glass cover. Little accent light on my controls right there. 21-inch oven, good spot to do some baking. Pots and pans. And we got solid surface countertop. Now, what's great about having opposing slides here in this living area is we get to have an island kitchen. So you get the undermounted farmhouse style sink, the residential style sprayer, all for as little as $11.80 a day, starting at $58,995. Come on, man, a Sleep 8 in a beautiful, opulent coach like this. I mean, you can't beat it. And since this is the 3590 LFT, you kind of have a mid-bunk or a loft style setup in here. Barn door leading in me to my bonus room. My kids would love this because this is the game room. You got the pull-out sleeper sofa right here. You got the entertainment center right there. There's my Key TV multi-source connection. You got tons of storage. Beautiful coastal cottage decor like I mentioned before. We come over here, got a little mini mudroom. This is a loft. Now, when I said I was going to give you spacious fifth wheels for the couples, I had to at least put one in here that did give you the option of having a loft bunk room. Kids, if you do bring them, would love this. If not, think about storing everything that you need right up there. Great spot for it. Got my Sprinter Command Center here. My remote control to run out my lights, my awnings, my slides, the whole nine if you wanted to. Check my batteries, my gray tanks. I got my Furion controls here for my heat, my air conditioning, because hopefully I mentioned before, you got a 15K quiet cool AC, 35K furnace on this one. And in the master, you got that Furion 13.5 AC, which we'll see here in a minute. Kev, I'm gonna step out the way so you can take a look at this beautiful bathroom. Got the porcelain bowl with the foot flush. Sink there, the walk-in shower with the bench seat. I mean, you're not going to lose any creature comforts of home when you're getting one of these Keystone Sprinter fifth wheels. But during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, I won't have a chance to show you all the features that I want to show you. But we have specialists standing by who will walk you through everything that you want to know. They'll tell you about the Furion ACs. They'll tell you about the Coleman Mocs. They'll tell you about everything that comes on the RV that you want to find. They'll tell you about the king-size bed with the strut-supported storage that is nestled inside a slide with the little padded headboard area. You got the beautiful wood cabinetry. You got the you got the mirrored wardrobe right here. Look at this, and washer dryer prep. You know, has anybody seen Sasquatch up here in the Pacific Northwest? I mean, I'm just wondering, Kev, are we going hunting for him later? Yeah, I think we are. Trust me, I think we're gonna find him. But I mean, you got room, you got space, and these things are built to last and built well. Got my little armoire chest of drawers right here. I got large window with my nightshade, my Key TV multi-source connection. I mean, look, if you're looking for something to take your loved one out, you want to go to the coast, you want to go to the mountains, and you want to have just a vacation home that you're proud to call home, this Keystone Sprinter Limited 3590 LFT is a great one for you to check out. Starting at $58,995 or as low as $11.80 a day. Now, it does sleep 6, but a lot of times when you're going to get a spacious fifth wheel for couples, you're going to have additional sleeping room. I wanted to give you something spacious. Chris, we're not going to take any kids with us. We don't have kids that are going to come join us. We might have some friends, but when you get the bigger RVs, you're going to get the bigger space and sleeping room. You can use it for storage, but just think about all the options, all the functionality, all the different things that you can do. This Keystone Sprinter Limited has a 100-inch wide body on it, dual layer insulation, and right down here on my axles, you got those Dexter Easy Lube axles with the never adjust brakes on them. I love it, those nitro-filled tires. And our slides, check this out. Equal torsion control on these. What that means is it pulls equally, and since these slides are all true fit, you're going to reduce the use of components, which is going to reduce having to fix things because it reduces the things that could break on you. Solid mounted ladder on the back over here, 4x4 sewer hose storage. We're set up for backup camera prep, and those arch roofs right there with the 3-inch nozzles, that's going to help us keep the snow, the rain, everything off of this camper, the top of it, and off the slides and your friends. Power connection right here, heated and enclosed underbelly. You got the Road Armor suspension too. Dr. Peck, I don't know if you can see that right there. You got the Road Armor suspension. What that does is that's just an extra strong absorption when it comes for going down the road. You're not going to have that rocking back and forth, you know, and up and down when you're going, because this is a double axle RV. So a lot of times you get that kind of wobble, bump. Well, with that Road Armor, you won't really have that. Terminations are right there. Gray tank, black tank, you'll see the dual terminations right there. I got my docking station. Right here are my water connections. Heated pass-through storage, which is also finished off. Twin 30-pound LP tanks. Ground control, which is electronic leveling. You want to pull up in auto level, bam, just hit the button. Next thing you know, you're set up and ready to go. We do have the 10-amp quick connect for your solar panels. So if you want to trickle charge your battery while you're out here camping or go off the grid, you got it right there. Spare tire mounted underneath, finished off box for storage or for your generator, molded end cap with that Key Shield technology on it, which is an automotive coating that reduces all of the fading, gives you longer extension on the camping season. And look at that beautiful profile. Look at that beautiful windshield that we have right there, the LED running lights. I got the Road Armor hitch with the pivoting head that kind of stops that chucking and bucking, because you know fifth wheels are easier to tow than travel trailers. Other side of my pass-through storage. And last but not least, my large awning with the LED light strip and the speakers built in. Here's my Key TV, external and power. If I want to set up some entertainment outside, absolutely cool. I've got my TV mount right there. Let me tell you, if you're a couple, you want to get out and about and you want to see America the safest way possible, come check out the Keystone Sprinter Limited 3590 LFT. Starting at $58,995 or as low as $11.80 a day. You like it? Say, Chris, I wanted something 39 feet, 6 inches long, 11,600 pounds dry, that can sleep 6 people. Let me have it. Drop me a comment down below, RV or text RV to 46642. Now, if you say, Chris, I like this, but we need something smaller or we need something with bunks, we got 80,000 RVs coming. Factory Fresh. Drop me a comment down below, fresh, or text fresh to 46642, because we have specialists standing by right now that'll walk you through the RV of your dreams and even have it delivered to your home, no questions asked. We got more great stuff coming up with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour when we continue next.
They say life is about the little things, those moments we unplug. Packing up the camper after a long week, making room for new memories.
You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
If you've wandered the mountains or ridden a trail, if you've discovered beauty that's left you speechless, or laughed like you haven't laughed in years, if the food tastes remarkably better and the friendship is somehow deeper, you've probably been camping.
You and me, we're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
It's the best America has to offer, and it's meant to be shared. RVing is for everyone.
You know, that is such a good point. RVing is for everyone. And we were just coming out of those amazing fifth wheels that Chris was showing us. The one thing that everybody talks about when I talk to my friends and family about RVing and getting out on the road and they're looking for a unit is storage. There's not enough storage. Are you kidding? Did you see what Chris was showing underneath the king-size bed? Boom! Right there.
You can stick all your toys. There's no shortage of storage on that rig. No.
Yeah, on most of the rigs now, because that's one of the things that manufacturers are looking at, making sure you have enough storage to take everything you need to make sure you have your home out on the road. And now we're getting into one of our favorite parts.
That's
we're
right.
going to do some, what?
The terrific toy haulers.
Oh, man. When you start talking about toy haulers, you talk about fun. You put the toys in there. You got the motorcycles. You got the little quads for the kids, and everybody's having a ball. And that's what we grew up on. And we're going to look at one right now that has a 16-foot garage. And we saw one yesterday with an 18-foot garage.
18-foot garage. But this one not only has the 16-foot garage, it's got the shower tub combo, which I know everyone loves, and it's got 1.5 bath. My apartment doesn't have 1.5 bath.
Which is great. And that's why when you see some of these amazing 2021 units, you just go, man, what else could they possibly put in there? But take a look at this one here. The fireplace, the entertainment center. We didn't have those years ago. We got them now standard. Take a look.
I would love to, do you know how to make the shot like the Mask Avenger?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of my favorites.
What do you use for that?
So, well, I mean, for me, I just use all types. I take everything that's in my liquor cabinet, I pour it into one little glass, I shake it up, I give you an insult, and then I hand it to you.
It's
and
like
that's
shot,
that.
Right?
That yeah, exactly.
You know.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ultimate RV Show National Tour? Welcome to Bar Day, Chris. I am here in the luxurious, rugged, and well-known Dutchman Triton. Now, the Triton is part of the Voltage line, the 3951. And this segment is all about those terrific toy haulers. How terrific? So terrific that we gave them their own segment and their own name. And I wanted to start the first one right here in the kitchen. Because with toy haulers, sure, if you're looking to bring out your side-by-side, your golf cart, whatever, that's your only option. It's really your only option. But the best thing about toy haulers, why I like them so much, is the versatility, the functionality of them. You got separation of space. Some of them have bathrooms in the garage area. You got a lot of times double beds in the garage area, fold over sofas. It gives you that option of being able to really maximize the space and separate it at the same time. But during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of time to go through all the features of each one. That's why we have people standing by to give you as much information as you can and help you find the one that's right for you. This one, triple axle, 42 feet, 11 inches long, 14,163 pounds dry, sleeps 8, starts at $75,995 or as low as $15.20. I love the living and kitchen area because this feels like a really good reconnection spot. I call it Chris's bar jokingly because look at the bar top that we have here. With my master slide over here and my opposing slide over here on the off-camp side, I'm not only allowed to have this island kitchen with the undermounted farmhouse style sink with the double drying racks and my sprayer nozzle, but I had the extended bar top that leads right into the entertainment center. I like the maximizing of space because there's a bathroom in the garage on that side. Big TV on the swivel there. Frosted glass inlay in my storage cabinets all the way around this Triton. I mean, you're not going to be lacking for storage space inside of fifth wheel toy haulers. Plus, they're full profile. You got plenty of room to do things. I mean, there's tons of space down here. Got the slip resistant, easy to clean flooring. I mean, it's beautiful. Tough ply flooring. This is that Dynaspan flooring. I thought Dynaspan was a TV channel that I would skip over because I didn't want to hear politicians arguing. Turns out it's actually a moisture resistant flooring that's slip resistant and easy to clean. Throw on top of that the Darko moisture barrier underneath. You got yourself a pretty sturdy flooring that's not going to have any bubbling or anything like that in it. You got a 12 cubic foot fridge freezer combo that is a 4-door right here. You got the 30-inch high point, high output microwave. Got me some more storage up top. Flush mounted 3-burner cooktop here with the grill style grate. LED accent lights on my controls. 21-inch Greystone oven. Love this because here in the Pacific Northwest, toy haulers are for, you know, hauling toys, but they also are great tailgating equipment and great fishing and hunting equipment. Because if you think about it, you use the tailgate as a party deck to go fish off of, catch all the salmon you want, come in here, cook it on the cooktop, bake it in the oven, however you like to do it, and then feed the masses. You got my little coffee station over here, so if you want to get some additional coffee, you can. 110, more storage up here. Solid wood cabinetry, LED lights, got my roof-mounted AC, my marine-grade speakers, my Thomas Paine luxury multi-recliner couch. The ends have massage and heat, but each one of these will kick out. You kick on the TV, maybe play some music with your dual-zone entertainment speaker right here, and you will have yourself an amazing time. I'm going to take this with me so I know how much time I got. Loft bunk up here, ducted AC. Then I walk into the garage. I got the slip-resistant rubberized floor. Now, if you're like me and you have kids, this is nicer than the diamond plating because, you know, if kids are running around, they're roughhousing, they fall down, they won't get hurt as bad on this as they would with that, you know, rough, rugged diamond plate. The knots in here are still slip-resistant, but they're not the raised up, and they won't, you know, scuff as bad. Got my little half bath right here. Check it out. Porcelain bowl with the foot flush, little sink, corner mounted medicine cabinet right there, solid wood valances, solid wood door with the frosted glass inlay. So even though this is a toy hauler and it's meant to bring, you know, your side-by-side, whatever you want to take with you, you still have some luxury. I love also how we have these little spare tables that are put in. If you want to bring this over, set it there. You got the kids eating in one area, you're in there eating in the other area, or card table, playing games, having fun. This is your opportunity to set aside, do some reconnecting, kick back, watch some TV, because you got your TV mounts up there, some more storage cabinets, and you got the large bunk up top, 500-pound capacity there, the Happy Jack bunk underneath. Slide the table out. I can obviously make the beds if I want to. Oh, sorry, Kev. Fold this over. Fold the other side over, and now you got yourself a really nice, comfortable bed for the kids to enjoy sleeping on, and they're gonna fight to sleep on it. 2,500 pound tie downs on my D-ring, and when I come out here, walk down my dovetail, check out my suspension net that we have there. This not only will give you a little extra privacy, but if you want the airflow but keep the bugs off of you, that's a great option for you. Slip resistant on my garage door, 3,500 pound low capacity going up into the garage, 1,500 pound capacity when it is the party deck. Plus I got my suspension netting right here. Got my backup camera. I got my floodlights right there. My angled roof, the arch roof, which allows the water, the snow to really stay off of it. You know, everything kind of falls off, doesn't fall on the slides, doesn't fall on you when you're having fun. Then when you walk back up, come back into the garage. Oh, time's running out. Let me tell you, these Tritons are great. Look how large my entry door is. I got that tinted glass inlay, and all for starting at $75,995 as low as $15.20 a day. To sleep 8, 14,163 pounds dry, 42 feet, 11 inches long. 130-gallon fresh tank, 84-gallon gray, 84-gallon black, and yes, 15-foot garage, laminated walls, solid garage floor, radiant foil barriers, vacuum bonded, foam core insulation. There's so many details of this thing, it will boggle your mind. If you got any questions, drop me a comment down below, RV or text RV to 46642. But you can go off the grid with this one. A lot of them come set up for solar. You got the pre-wired connection in there. I wanted to show you the, kind of bounce around a little bit, so I apologize about that, but I want to show you the garage. I wanted to start in the kitchen, then we'll show you the bedroom here. Got my command center right here, check all my tanks, run my slides out. Got my max air fan. Come up into the pass-through bathroom. Check it out, Kev. Designer features. I like the square sinks that we have here in my vanity, the brushed nickel fixtures, the double-doored medicine cabinet, the walk-in residential style shower with the bench seat, the brushed nickel hardware, my 12-volt fan right there, my angled porcelain bowl with the foot flush, and then in the master, what we got, Kev? We got ourselves a king-size bed, Kev. There it is. Got the mirrored wardrobe in its own slide. Double AC up here as well. I mean, it's just, it got the little corner notches. I got power, I got storage, I got everything I need. Cross breeze. I got my Key TV multi-source connection here, so if I want to plug a TV in, I could right here, powered right there. There are so many features inside of these toy haulers that it can just boggle your mind. This one, got that Onan 5.5K generator outside we're going to go see here in a minute. So if you want to go off the grid, fire that bad boy up. You got a 30-gallon fuel station, so you could keep that running for a while, fuel your toys. I mean, they're so versatile. Toy haulers are great. For those people that say, I want to experience everything that RVing I can experience, check out a toy hauler. Even if you don't have golf carts or Harleys or, you know, side-by-sides, blades, whatever, just check them out. Versatility, size, and space. You saw how much room we had in these bad boys. Starting at $75,995 as low as $15.20 a day for you to live luxuriously, like in this Dutchman Triton 3951. 42 feet, 11 inches. So, I mean, you won't be able to go a lot of places like state parks, but look at all the room that we have. And out here, if you want to do some tailgating, you got the large awning, LED lights, marine grade speakers, triple axle on this one too. Nitro filled tires on those 15-inch aluminum rims, 7,000 pound Dexter Easy Lube axles on there too. Extra wide suspension, making sure that when you're going down the road, you're not going to have that rocking back and forth. You got the ground control leveling system on here as well. You got some heated pass-through storage, heated and enclosed underbelly with the 12-volt pads on the heating tanks. I like how we have the side opening storage doors too, because a lot of times you have that top opening, so I like that. See what we got in here. Twin 30-pound LP tanks, one on each side. And right there, my Cummins Onan 5500 watt generator. Got my Rotaflex hitch, which does give you a little bit extra turning radius. Plus you got the key, you know, the hitch vision to allow you to back up and hook up a little bit easier. The pivoting head, which allows you to get, you know, more control when you're going down the road. And towing a fifth wheel is a little bit easier than towing a travel trailer because that weight's more equally distributed in the bed of your truck. That beautiful fiberglass, painted, automotive coated end cap that's molded all the way around. You got radiant barriers in there helping you with your insulation, LED running lights all over. The Voltage brand has known for being rugged and durable as well as luxurious all at the same time. And when you look at it, just the profile of the end cap really makes that click. Now, with only a minute left to tell you some more things, let me tell you about how you can get more information on this Dutchman Triton 3951, starting at $75,995 or as low as $15.20 a day. If you want to know more about the external command center, the Key TV, the TrueFit slides, the 30-gallon fuel station, the garage, the party decks, if you want to know more about that, drop us a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642. Now, if you say, Chris, you got over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming, man, I love this one, but I need something a little bit smaller. I need something with bunks. Maybe I don't need, that big of a garage. 15 foot's good. Maybe I only need 13. We got over 160 locations, and we have some of the best people in the industry helping you find what's right for you. Let them guide you down the path of finding the RV that's going to be perfect for you. So in the last 13 seconds, just drop me a comment down below FRESH or text FRESH to 46642. We got people standing by who will help you find the RV that's right for you. And we got more coming when the Ultimate RV Show continues next.
You know, honestly, what makes me excited about America's Gunsmith Shop is the people. The team that we have here is the greatest team that I've been a part of in my 30 years here. So America's Gunsmith Shop is in Kenosha, Wisconsin, right in between Milwaukee and Chicago. You know, we're the largest gunsmith shop in the country, from both square footage and employees.
This is all fairly new facility that we have, new equipment. So we're very excited about what we have here. It's pretty much endless what we're capable of being able to do here.
From machining to rebluing to camo dipping.
We can do the restoration. We can do the engraving.
Wood refinishing, just general repair.
I don't want my gun to look like anyone else's gun. Send it here and we can help you.
We're capable of doing just about any service.
People that come into the store, if they're interested in seeing the shop, we'll bring them back, walk them through, give them a little tour.
I just think we have a great group of guys. That's one of the reasons I enjoy coming to work. We all get along well together and we all care very much about the finished product.
Every firearm that shows up on our dock is a one-of-a-kind job that's tailored to the customer's individual needs. Granddad's old rifle, you know, we can breathe new life into it and we can honestly make it look like like the day it came out of the factory. Back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, if you like.
Each job is looked at as an individual. We're working directly with the customer at that point, trying to find out exactly what their needs are, what their wants are. Have all the input in the world. Nothing is done without the owner's consent.
You know, no matter where you're located in the country, we can ship you a firearms box. The firearm can go in that box and it gets shipped right to us. We use FedEx. We'll complete the repair and we'll ship that firearm right back to your home. We can be your local gunsmith shop from 1,000 miles away.
It's all about the terrific toy haulers here with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, hanging out in the Pacific Northwest. Now, I know what you're saying. Chris, you've shown us some gorgeous fifth wheel toy haulers, but man, what about just the smaller ones? Because I know with over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs, you got something that fits every lifestyle and budget. Well, you're right. But during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, I won't get a chance to show you all of them, so I thought I'd give you just a quick sample. We had two beautiful big old fifth wheels. Now, I'm gonna show you one that's 30 feet long, can easily sleep four, weighs in at 5,200 pounds dry. Welcome to the Heartland Pioneer RG26. This is a toy hauler. You got a 14-foot, 6-inch garage inside of here. Plus, for 2021, Heartland has really upgraded a lot of their features. Everything from the hybrid aluminum front profile that we're gonna see here in a little bit to the King Kong storage that you'll see when we get to the pass-through. The area that I'm in right now, this is the load ramp. You got a 3,000-pound capacity on this load ramp. And like I've mentioned before, the reason why I love toy haulers, sure, if you need to bring your toys along with you, this is your option. But if you're looking for versatility and separation of space, this is the best way to go, man. And this one starts at $26,995 or as low as $6.67 a day. I'm gonna get to the garage here in just a minute, but I wanted to show you, look at the space that you have right there. This is your pull-up, and when I wanna enjoy the outdoors, maybe I go to the mountains, maybe I go to the lake, maybe I go to the river, maybe I just go down to the coast. I'm gonna pull up, drop the deck, and enjoy the scenery with the largest panoramic window that you can get in an RV, the garage door. Beautiful aluminum siding on this one. You got that R7 blown insulation inside of there as well. Sealed safety glass all the way around. Once I get finished with the inside, we'll come out and hit a few more of those details. But if you're saying, Chris, I kind of like what you're saying about this Heartland Pioneer. And starting at $26,995 or as low as $6.67 a day, that's one I think I can handle. Then go ahead and drop me a comment down below RV or text RV to 46642 because I won't get a chance to answer all the questions. I wish I could, I would love to, but we have people standing by who will. They'll walk you through. They will answer all the questions and tell you all the features that these beautiful Heartland Pioneers have, what they've upgraded for 2021. For example, the solid surface countertops that you're gonna get in a entry-level toy hauler. The frosted glass inlays in the solid wood cabinetry that we have here. The flush-mounted microwaves, all the little storage notches. The flush-mounted 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover that not only gives you additional prep space, but check out my grill style grate, my little accent light there. I got the oven. I got the 8 cubic foot fridge, freezer combo right here. Everchill, no, excuse me, that's 10 cubic foot. Yes, that's the 12 volt. And the great thing about the Everchills on these 12 volts, they're frost resistant. So a lot of times when you're going down the road, you'll have, because of the temperature differences and this and that thing, you start getting all that frost on the outside. You don't have that here, which is really nice. Got my Dometic controls for my 30,000 BTU furnace and my 13.5K BTU AC with the quick cool dump right there. So if you come in from a long day at the track or fishing or hunting, you can open that up, get the cool, good to go. Large ceilings, ducted ACs, and check out my reconnection spot. This is what I like about toy haulers. Now sure, this is a 14-foot, 6-inch garage. You got 1,200-pound D-rings in here for your tie downs. So you can bring a couple of bikes in here. But what I really like about toy haulers, sure, the cargo netting suspension, the options, the venting for, when you want to bring your toy in, back it in, whatever. But imagine you're with the family, everybody's hanging out. Look at this huge couch area that I have right here. Look at this big space. Way bigger than any booth dinette you're gonna get inside of any RV. You open up that garage door and wherever you go, beach, mountains, lake, river, like I mentioned before, you're able to see. Imagine pulling up to the base of Mount Hood, Mount Rainier, anywhere out here in the Pacific Northwest, or going down to all those great, what am I, Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd? That fly flew in here and now I can't talk. Imagine going to some of those great wineries that we have around this area and doing that wine tour with the family. Maybe it's the guy's hunting trip. Maybe it's that lady's weekend getaway. But regardless, we have disconnected from everything and we are reconnecting with loved ones, which we did not get a chance to do. And you're doing it in an RV with slip-resistant, easy-to-clean linoleum, barn-style decor, upgraded features, solid wood cabinetry. Look at all the storage that we have here. I mean, the dark on the light accents, that's another thing that they upgraded for 2021. They said, hey, we want lighter interiors, but we want darker accents. So a lot of the manufacturers added that in. So on these solid wood valances, you'll see the dark on the light, but you'll see a general, everything is lighter. You don't have those brown walls like we had anymore. You'll get things like 12-volt fridges, entertainment centers, Wi-Fi, 4G, and LTE extension already prepped. Bada bing, bada boom, storage, LPO2 detectors, solid doors leading into pass-through bathrooms. Yes, this is another separation of space. I love pass-through bathrooms because if Kev is staying in the garage, which is where I would put him if I can't fit him in the pass-through storage, he would be in the garage. If he needs to use a bathroom and I'm in the master, he could come in while I'm in here. I got my pocket door separating me from Kevin. Now, he's not disturbing me. If I need to go to the restroom, I'm not disturbing him. And everything is all good here in your RG26. And you can have it starting at $6.67 a day. For a chance to have a neo-angled shower with glass enclosure, come on, man. You can't get a hotel this nice for $7 a day. You can't get a shower for $7 a day with a glass enclosure to get away from Kevin. Could easily sleep 4 people, haul your toys, 5,200 pounds, 30 feet, 8 inches long. You got a 41-gallon fresh tank, dual 40s, 40-gallon gray, 40-gallon black. You got my little single vanity sink right here, mirrored medicine cabinet right there, plastic bowl with the foot flush, and a pocket door leading me into my sanctuary with windows on both sides for cross breeze. I got me some additional storage underneath my bed, which you're going to get pretty standard in most RVs. Dual USB charging ports on both sides, large extension on my nightstands, plus side opening, mirrored ward storage, boom, boom. I love it, man. And all for as little as $6.67 a day. Or starting at $26,995. I mean, did you see how big that couch area was in the garage? Kev, turn around and take a look at that thing again. Looking from this area, looking from this way. But like it says right here, during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, I have limited time to go through everything. That's why we have people standing by. We have over 160 locations with specialists standing by to answer your questions about everything you need. Do you need a garage that's 14 feet, 6 inches long? Do you need something that's maybe wider? Do you need something that's longer? Do you need something shorter? Do you want a separation of space? Do you not want your garage to come into the living area? We have so many options with over 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming that it will boggle your mind. Just know this, they are standing by to answer your questions and find the one that's right for you. All you gotta do is text FRESH to 46642 or drop me a comment down below FRESH. But if you like this Harlan Pioneer RG26 starting at $26,995 or as low as $6.67 a day, it can be yours. Just drop me a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642. Outside, I'd mentioned before, we have those seamless or those safety windows, tinted. We got the marine grade speakers. This is a double axle RV. You got the Dexter Easy Lube axles there on the nitro filled tires. And we have that hybrid aluminum front profile. Let me show you that real quick. And how about power stabilizer jacks and power tongue jack? So this is a hybrid aluminum profile on this one. What that means is you have the aluminum there, but it's a seamless Superflex roof going all the way over the top. Twin 20-pound LP tanks there, power tongue jacks here. You got that welded frame going all the way underneath. When you get out to the track or you get finished fishing, hunting, doing whatever, like I go fishing with my friend Dratty, and he's a tremendous fisherman. Last time we went, he caught 36 salmon to my cold, and I didn't appreciate it, so I left him there. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he makes it back, but he would have had used the external shower to clean himself up before coming back into the RV. Got my terminations right here, my 30 amp plug right here. As you can see, you got this, your dumps right there, your terminations, black tank flush, freshwater connection, vents for my garage, arch ceilings, which with those 3-inch rubber nozzles really does a good job of keeping the rain and the snow off the top of this RV. When you do have like these TPO roofs like this one right here, getting rain and snow up there really does some damage. You want to make sure that it doesn't stay. So a lot of the manufacturers are doing a good job of giving you those arch profiles up top. And those 3-inch rubber nozzles, make sure that if it does go off, you do not get any of that moisture falling on you or your friends. But at the end of the day, if what you've been wanting to do is get out and see America the safest way possible, the RV is going to be your best way to do it. And for something that's 5,300 pounds dry, 30 feet, 8 inches long, coming in at $26,995 or as low as $6.67 a day to sleep 4 people, this is one I think that if you're, like Kevin said, when he first pulled up in, he's like, whoa, man, this is cool. Now, I wouldn't be afraid to tow this one. That's a great thought. So if you're thinking the same thing, drop me a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642. Now, if you're saying, Chris, man, I'm in the game for, I want a 65-foot fifth wheel. Oh, well, we don't have that. But we got 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs that might come close. Drop me a comment down below, fresh, or text fresh to 46642. Or give us a call, 877-297-8725. We got people standing by to answer those questions and help you find the terrific toy hauler that's right for you. Now, with all the shows going on right now, there is a lot of competition, and you might be saying to yourself, well, you know, I've heard that the competition has pretty good deals and pretty good prices too. Yeah, I heard they could dribble bowling balls. That's what I heard. So if you think you're gonna get a good deal, you're not. But give me a chance to beat it, and I will beat it, or I'll give you $1,000 in cash, no skin off your back. Drop me a comment down below, beat, or text beat to 46642. We'll be back with more great stuff with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour next.
Heartland has RVs to help everyone launch their life's journeys. All new designs and floor plans provide choices for every type of camper. Whether you're a solo RVer, a family, a retiree, or something in between, come find your perfect model. Because buying a Heartland should feel like you're joining our family. So let's hit the road and enjoy life's great adventures together.
Camping World is the one-stop shop for all your outdoor essentials. Shop chairs and side tables starting at only $9.99, and patio lights starting at $10.99. Grills for only $9.99? Who knew travel could be so easy? Your vacations just got a little brighter, a little tastier, and a little cozier. See America for less when you shop at Camping World.
Some of the most versatile RVs that you're going to find on the market. We are talking about terrific toy haulers in this segment for the Ultimate RV Show National Tour in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. What's up? It's Chris Young, standing on the back of the party deck. I love two things, Class C's and toy haulers, because of the versatility that both of them give you. And in this segment, since we're going to be talking about toy haulers, sure, if you're looking to bring the bikes, the side-by-sides, the golf carts, the blades, whatever you want to put inside the garage of your toy hauler, that is your only option, is toy haulers. But if you need additional sleeping arrangements, separation of space, party decks, if you like to pull up to the lake and stand on the back of your fishing deck up above the competition, cast, you're on the side of the river, you're casting, you look down, some poor old guy is standing there on the side looking up at you going, oh, sorry, I got the high ground on you. Toy haulers are the way to go. This beautiful Forest River XLR Boost 36 TSX16 is a great option for you because it's got a 16-foot garage, 3,500-pound low capacity when it's the deck door, and it's a party deck, 1,500-pound capacity. Comes in at 13,055 pounds dry, 43 feet 9 inches long. Got a 100-gallon fresh tank, 76 duals for the gray and the black, plus a 30-gallon fuel station right there. Got the Yamaha generator on this bad boy too, and guess how much it is during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour? Because you know I love you. I love you like a fat kid loves cake. I'm gonna give it to you starting at $59,995 or as low as $12 a day for you to have something like this. We got the barrel style ceilings. You got the LED running light back there for safety and security. Backup camera prepped. We got this gorgeous dovetail walking into my 16-foot garage, rubberized diamond-plated floor with multiple D-rings in it that are 5,000-pound rated. And man, let me tell you, when you're talking about versatility, when you're talking about comfort and style, these XLR Boosts, Forest River, I'm just a fan of their manufacturing anyway because they have this conservative process where they reduce and reuse to really shrink their carbon footprint that allows them to make a lesser impact on the environment, but more importantly than that, it allows them to pass along savings to you because they're able to do it. Back here with toy haulers, you have this garage space. Now this is a full profile fifth wheel, so you're gonna get a lot of headroom. Plenty of room, 82 inches wide for the garage space to move your gear in and out. But when you need just an area to come hang out, you can drive chain these sofas down because they're opposing sofas. There is a table that comes with this as well that you can set in between these two. Now, when they're down, you release the safety, they fold over, you got yourself a full-size bed there. You also have another bed up there, get two adults. Here is a separate apartment where you could sleep 4 people comfortably or just come out here and hang out. Because look, if I want to go up to Mount Hood, right there over the trees, or if I want to go down to the coastline, I want to go to some of these beautiful lakes, some of these streams that we have here in the Pacific Northwest. I want to go to Mount Rainier. I want to just get out and go like I didn't get a chance to do in 2020. This is the best way to do it. You love tailgating. We got some great football out here, man. We got great baseball, basketball, and if you've never tailgated in a fifth wheel toy hauler, you are missing out. Having a party in there, having a party out here, having a party outside, everybody's hanging out, having a good time. You got multiple TVs all the way around this thing, because as you can see, I got my TV connection right there as well as my TV backer. And then when it's time to go to bed, fold this out, let the kids sleep back here. You can sleep back there. You pretty much have double over double bunks back here. Separate entry points. And one of the innovations that I really like Forest River did this year, when you want to open this up and get more room, you can do it this way. Unlock my doors, and boom, look at my garage space. Look at the open area that we have right here. 16 feet long, like I mentioned, 82 inches wide. But you also have the enclosed bathroom when you need it. So yes, this is absolutely a separate apartment, because look, there's my sink, there's my bowl with the foot flush. I got me some 110s there. I can just lock this back in place if I need to, or just close it. There we go. But at the end of the day, you got yourself some options and some functionality, plus washer dryer prep. You got the sealed door with the tempered glass that's tinted leading into the living area. You got vents in here as well, making sure that those fumes, those smells don't go from the garage area into the living area. And Kev, look how wide this door is. The area of space that we have in here. Nice, because a lot of times when you come in from the garage to the living area, you got these little doors that aren't even as big as the friction entries that we have on the main part. But you come in, absolutely beautiful. Updated and upgraded for 2021, light on dark, beautiful features, the solid wood cabinetry, brushed nickel fixtures, seamless countertops that we have over here in my L-shaped kitchen, undermounted farmhouse style sink right there, stainless steel with the sprayer. And as my brother Ian always says, with these, they are so great because they act 2 ways, as your cover for your sink, but also as your cutting board. Cut on the bottom so you don't mess up the top. But just take a look at your living space. Having the super slide over here on the off-camp side with my plush Thomas Paine couch that has dual recliners on the ends that have heat and massage in it really opens this area up. I got my large 10 cubic foot fridge freezer combo right here. Plenty of storage, which is another calling card for toy haulers. I mean, you'll see cabinets all over this thing. But starting at $59,995 or as low as $12 a day to sleep 7, 43 feet, 9 inches long. It's a big boy. It's a triple axle. Just drop me a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642. You got the 16-foot garage, 102 inches wide total on this RV, so it's a big boy. You got a 35K BTU furnace, got a 15K BTU air conditioner, and you got a 5,000 BTU fireplace. Plus you got moisture barrier floors, got that beautiful, easy to clean, one-piece flooring, tons of storage. I got the Yamaha generator with remote start in this bad boy too. There's my little inverter for it down there if I need to run it. But the great thing about these fireplaces, multiple flame settings, multiple light settings, really does a good job knocking the chill off the air. Countertop space, entertainment space. I mean, there's so many options for toy haulers, it can boggle your mind. But the one thing that remains consistent is if you need that versatility, you need those options not only for your toys, but for your family and the separation of space, toy hauler is going to be your best way to go. Drop me a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642. If you like this XLR boost, this is the 36 TSX 16, which means 16-foot garage, coming in at $59,995 or as low as $12 a day. 4, a pass-through bathroom, allowing you to have that separation of space. If somebody's staying back there in the garage and they need to come up here and take a shower while you're asleep in the master, they have access. You also have access. Got a king-size bed. Got wardrobe over here in the slide with my own little prep area. Side opening storage compartments. I mean, there's just so much to these XLR boosts. They made these so that you can really do your adventures like the way that you want to do them. But there are so many features inside this XLR Boost, like, the high ceilings, the heated and enclosed underbelly, the solid step-over steps with the extra large grab handle, the triple axle on those 7,000-pound Dexter Easy Lube axles over there, nitro-filled tires. Got my little LP Quick Connect right here if I want to bring my grill along with me. Got the double awnings on this with LED lights, my marine grade speakers that are also backlit. Like my boy Jay says, this gives you true stereo sound. A lot of times on these RVs, they'll put two speakers side by side and you have all this space to hang out with, and you got to go over here to hear what you want to hear. Well, now talking about tailgating, this is your spot. Double awnings, LED lights coming in on the floodlights, TV mount, the whole nine. But during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, we won't get a chance to not only answer your questions, I'd love to talk to you and say, hey, what do you like? What do you need to be able to help you find the RV that you want? But I can't. That's why we have over 160 locations with people standing by right now to tell you some of the features, like the molded fiberglass end cap with the automotive coating, that aggressive profile that reduces wind resistance, the pin box, the Yamaha 5500 watt generator that we got in there. You saw my little inverter box control in there. What does that mean? How are you able to capitalize on that? My leveling system, my storage, my external shower, my black tank flush, my cable and satellite connection, the heated and enclosed underbelly, my terminations, my dumps, the whole nine. Let them guide you down the path of finding the RV that's right for you. But if you've been looking for a toy hauler that has a 16-foot garage, because not a lot of them have one that big, this XLR Boost 36 TSS 16 is a wonderful option for you. Starting at $59,995 or as low as $12 a day. Sleep 7 people, dry weight of 13,000 pounds, got the heated underbelly, the 82-inch wide garage, 16 feet long. 16 feet? I could probably back a boat up in there. I never knew until that one time I was down in Texas, you actually can't drive a boat up into a toy hauler. Did you know that, Jace? I did not know that. I found out the hard way, that's not the way to do it. But you know what? Sometimes, just like some of our politicians have said, you gotta pass the bill to see what's in it. You gotta put something in the garage to see if it'll fit. Power connection there. 30-gallon fuel station, and since you do have the generator here, if you really want to go off-grid, you can, because you got vacuum-bonded walls, foam core insulation, TPO roof, Superflex that's fully walkable on a 43-foot freaking RV, man. This is what I like to call the big boy. But so much versatility, so much fun. So many things that you can do with the toy hauler. And yes, if you're looking to bring your toys along with you, this is the way that you got to go. But if you really want that separation of space, you want a party deck, you want a large area to entertain with, you want some upgraded features, but not at upgraded pricing. That's what you're going to get with the Forest River XLR Boost 36 TSX 16, starting at $59,995 or as low as $12 a day to sleep 7 people. Drop me a comment down below, RV or text RV to 46642. Look, Air Force 12 is coming by right now to grab theirs. If you say, Chris, I love it, but I want something completely different. I hear you got more toy haulers. We got 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming. Drop me a comment down below, Fresh, or text Fresh to 46642. We got people standing by who will answer those questions and find the one that's right for you, guaranteed. We got more toy haulers coming up with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour continues. Hang on.
Our oldest came to me maybe a month or so ago. He whispers in my ear and he says, Poppy, I really want to go to New York and I want to visit Gigi. That's the stuff that I'm like, okay, my kids are gonna know their grandparents. Then you get an opportunity. Yeah. You get to do it.
All right, come on, kids, let's load up the RV.
Give all the bags to Daddy.
For us, family is everything. Any opportunity that I get to go to Brooklyn, I think of my mom. Yeah. She was a special woman, and she loved her hometown, Brooklyn, New York.
Now you excited? Yeah, let's go.
And Gigi, she's my grandmother, right? But she's everybody's grandma.
Instead of flying, we're taking the RV. We can't wait to stop along the way.
This is where the Cubs play.
And for Papi asked Mommy to marry him.
Life is wonderful.
Wow.
Life is wonderful. Never understood.
You guys love getting out in nature?
But life can be this good.
I love seeing the kids learning new things.
They're not allowed to play with fire, but when we go to campground, you know, they want to get in there, you know, just cooking hot dogs. What do you guys think? There you go, buddy. This is special.
Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood. But life can be this good. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood. Life can be this good.
So one of the coolest things about this adventure is our vacation begins where our driveway ends. You're not stuck to one thing.
You can travel at your own pace.
Exactly. Hey, listen, we gotta stop for food.
See, there's the cidery, Lost Boys Cider. Is that?
Yeah. I think a lot of folks would get a lot out of an adventure and experience the outdoors. And there's a lot of national pride. For as hard as it is to pack up and get out and go, these moments when you're making s'mores, when the kids are sleeping and they're safe inside of the camper, to drive through DC and to see the Capitol, this is our culture. This is us. When your 4-year-old walks up to you and says, "This is the best day ever," you're doing it right.
Today's the best day of mine. Just to try and change it.
Guys, we made it to Brooklyn. Who's gonna go see Gigi?
There's Grandma.
Hey, Gigi.
Welcome to the Brooklyn home. Gigi, we traveled over 1,000 miles just to be with you. Yeah, it's just a great feeling to come back home and be with family.
Today's the best day of my life. It's the best day of my
It's all about the family lifestyle, and I love seeing families like that just enjoying the open road and being out there. And you know what's happening tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
It's the big Golden Globes.
Woo!
And it's time for our staff pick, and I want to teach you how to do the big announcer voice. You
I've
ready?
been waiting for this. Okay.
So we've not trained. We haven't done anything. This is Tiffany, who's
Real
going
life,
to try to
real
do the
life.
big announcer voice. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That was pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
It's time for
It's time for
the staff pick of the week.
The staff pick of the week. I need a little deflection in
No,
there.
you're doing great. We're going to feature not one,
We're going to feature not one,
not two,
not two,
not three,
not three,
but four
but
Freedom
four
Elites.
Freedom Elites.
These are the Class C's.
These are the Class C's. I think the Golden Globe is ready for me. Now let me teach you a little bit of Tiffany. Ready?
All right, go ahead. I'm ready.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
We're in
Because
the
it's
Pacific
Florida.
Northwest.
There's
Last
rainbows.
week, we were in Kansas. I clicked my heels 3 times, and we ended up in Portland, Oregon. So that's how we're here. Actually,
we
we
are.
just saw a rainbow
I know.
not too long ago.
We see a lot of those here.
Chris has been working so hard, and he's grabbed one of our incredible staff here at the Camping World in Portland, and he said, look, Sean, we've got these Class C's that are remarkable vehicles that we need to see. So
we have
he's
a soft
teaming up with
spot
Patrick.
for the Class C's.
All right, so let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Please welcome.
Please welcome.
Chris and Patrick.
Chris and Patrick.
For the customer pick.
Ultimate RV Show National Tour. What's up? It's Chris Young hanging out in the beautiful Pacific Northwest with my friend Patrick Thompson, who has been with Camping World for a while now, 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah, 11 years. And forgive me if I'm wrong on this, But you full-time RV'd as well, right?
I did for about 11 years.
Which parts of the country did you do that
So
in?
I was primarily down in Arizona. Actually started out in Nebraska.
Okay.
Went down to Texas.
Right
over
on.
to Arizona.
Hook 'em horns?
It's been about, back to Texas, over to Louisiana after Katrina hit.
Right.
And then back to Texas, and then to Oklahoma, and then up here.
So you know what it's like to be in an RV.
Absolutely.
So the Pacific Northwest, I mean, there are certain RVs that people choose more than others, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And would you say Class C's are one of those?
Class C's have really taken a big surge the last couple of years here.
Right. Well, that's why when we came up here to the Pacific Northwest, usually every part of the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, we come up and we have what's known as a staff pick. But we have so much to do up here. Some of the best hiking, the fishing, the hunting, the coastlines, the wine tours, the mountains. I mean, there's everything to do up here in the Pac Northwest. We say we can't rustle just one RV. We're gonna do a whole line.
Yep.
So we got the Thor Freedom Elite, so we're gonna be talking about today. You okay doing that with me?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Patrick is a great example of some of our fantastic folks you're gonna find at over 160 locations with Camping World and Gander RV and Outdoors. And you're based out of?
Out of the Hillsboro location.
Out of Hillsboro location.
Yep.
So if you go into Hillsboro, be sure to come in, ask for Patrick. He's been with us for 11 years. He knows RVs. He's gonna help you find the one that's right for you. But hopefully during this segment, you'll be able to say, hey, I don't have a truck that can tow an RV. I got the drive to hit the freedom of being in the open road. I'm gonna get me a Freedom Elite. What do you say we step inside this one?
Let's do it.
So this is the 23H, a beautiful slideless Class C. And Patrick, I'm a fan of these because my wife and I have used Class Cs because I have two boys. One's 12 and one's 6. And with something like this, you know, we got a queen bed or a full-size bed back there. It's 54 by 80. But the bunk over cab is 54 by 96.
That'll hold two people very nicely.
Yeah, an 800-pound capacity. So we usually sleep up here and put the kids back there.
Yep.
But all the features inside Class C's now, I mean, they've really stepped up over the last few years.
It's amazing how much storage we actually get in a 25-foot Class C.
Right, right.
With all the cabinets across the top, up here, the kitchen, all the way across the top of the bed. There's a nice hanging closet right next to the refrigerator. I mean, and underneath the dinettes, you just get a lot of storage for the size.
Yeah, and I like how they do the Dream dinettes inside the Class C's too. So
those are easy.
Easy, the legless. You don't keep knocking into the poles. Yep.
No knee knock.
Yep, no knee knocking. They reduce down, turn into a sleeper. Now this one will sleep 5. Roughly 25 feet long.
Yep.
You got the 40-gallon fresh tank, 25-gallon gray, and 38-gallon black tank. Up front, we got the 7.1 dash touchscreen. You got the cloth captain's chairs. Now with the Freedom Elites, you're gonna get either Ford or Chevy dually chassis. And with the Fords, you're gonna get the 7.3 liter V8 engine.
Which is a new motor this year.
Yeah, you know what, I'm glad they did that. Yes, brand new chassis. Yeah, they got that F53 chassis on it. Or excuse me, the 450s, the 350s. But you get either the 6.0 liter V8 in the Chevys on the dualies or the 7.3 liter V8. And there's not really that big a difference in horsepower.
No, not really. And mileage is pretty comparable as well.
Yeah.
The Chevy chassis only does it on one model, the smallest one.
Right.
And the rest are all Fords.
Right.
So.
And it just gives you that option of having, you know, if you're a Chevy fan, you've had Chevys all your life, and it just gives you an option. Yeah. But all of them have the 84-inch interiors. All of them have, you know, the slip resistant, easy to clean linoleum flooring, solid surface countertops. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Freedom Elite. Bang for your buck for Class C's. For a motorhome, now this one, the 23HF or the 23H Ford.
Yep.
If I were to say, all right, Patrick, what would this usually MSRP for? You think, just ballpark?
Probably somewhere in about the 95, 96.
Spot on. Yep, spot on. 95,995. Guess what we're offering it for during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour?
Tell me.
$79,995.
That is an amazing price on a brand new Class C.
A 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or as little
Fresh.
as $16 a day.
Yep.
Could you get a hotel on the coast for 16 bucks
if you go to the coast, you're going to spend $200 to $300 per night.
Yeah.
And that doesn't include food. And if you got 4 people, you can spend $1,000 on a weekend.
Right.
With you got a couple kids.
So if you do the math, 16 bucks a night, you use this 10 times, 11 times during the month, you've made up your money.
Yep.
than
Every
going
weekend go
once.
somewhere.
Yeah.
One of the other nice thing is they do have an extra chair in this model.
Yes,
with
the
a seat
captain's
belt.
chair. Yeah.
So if you got extra seating and
I think this one has 5 extra seat belts in it.
Yes.
And since it is slideless, it's good for turtling. You can access the bathroom.
Yep.
While
everything is
you know,
usable.
While it's usable. And storage. These also have great storage outside. They're pre-wired for solar. Some of them do come, like some of the larger ones come with a 100-watt panel already put on it.
Yep.
But you
Inverters
have
are nice
that
and
rotocast storage in here, which I'm a big fan of.
yeah, the nice thing with these too, you've got all these compartments in here. They've got little drains, so if you want to put ice in here, have cold drinks. You've got a table, freestanding table to set out here, more storage, tons of storage in this one. Another big compartment.
Yeah, and a double accessible. Yeah.
Yep.
And the great thing about the drain too is if you do get dirt and grime in there, you can just hose it out.
Yep, just spray it
off.
It'll drain out.
LED light strips on the under the awning. Mega
Everything's got
windows.
power awning now.
What's that?
Power awning on everything now.
Yeah. You know, do you remember the old hand crank?
Oh, absolutely. I've never been lucky enough to have one yet.
So when I was a kid, my dad had a Scotty. I don't know if you remember the Scotty.
I remember the Scotties. Yep,
the
little
Scotties.
travel trailer.
Yeah, and well, we had a Scotty Class C.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was when Dutchman, switched over, and I love that thing. I still remember when I was 8 years old taking that thing out for the first time. We went to Disney World, and it drove all the way down from North Carolina to Florida, and I remember that like it was yesterday, making memories in the RVs. I can't remember where I parked today.
I think I'm out front. I grew up with RVs back in the Midwest in Iowa. My dad had an RV dealership growing up. So I grew up with it. 2 weeks every summer, 2 weeks every winter. We traveled somewhere in some kind of an RV.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of making those kind of memories.
Yeah.
It's kind of in my blood. I can't get out of it.
Right.
It's just once it gets ingrained in you, you just want to do it all the time.
But I mean, so you can speak, well, the upgrade that has transpired over the years. Things like, 8,000-pound tow and hitches, with the 3-way.
Yep, backup camera.
Yeah, backup cameras, TPO roofs. I mean, the seals, the insulation, they have just progressed to where we're not really leaving any creature comforts of home when we take a Class C.
No, and you get everything you need in one of these.
Yeah. You got kitchens, refrigerators. That was the thing. Our Scotty didn't have a fridge.
So you had an ice box.
Yeah, we had an ice box.
Nice. You had to get ice and run to the convenience store, walk back the 2 miles, uphill both ways.
Because you didn't want to unhook to go to the gas station to get ice.
Nope, nope.
I love it. So that one right there, that is the Thor Freedom Elite 23HF, starting at $79,995 or as low as $16 a day. Now, any of these that you see that you want, drop us a comment down below, deals, or text deals to 46642. Patrick, we're going to continue with more Freedom Elites. This is the 22 HEC. Yep. This is the Chevy dually chassis. Yeah, which you'll see.
Which is nice chassis.
Nice chassis. We still got the mega mirrors on it. You got the 6-liter V8 engine on this one, which
is a good motor.
Yeah, this is a good motor. It's 323 horses, 373 pounds-feet of torque.
Plenty of power.
Plenty of power. You're going to be able to pass. And I agree. I like the upgrade.
Going uphill.
Well,
going to Mount Hood.
Well, this is great to take to Mount Hood.
It is.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This is a great.
It's one of our shortest ones that we carry.
Slideless. Once again, we got that 54 by 80 bed back here, 54 by 96, 71-inch Dream dinette. Kev's over there in the bunk over cab.
In the lower area there.
800-pound capacity.
Big TV
there.
up in the front corner.
Yeah,
that
big
pivots
39-incher.
out so everybody can see it.
But I just like the upgraded features that you get in here, like this glazed cabinetry. This is I believe it is the Irish maple.
Yes.
Or the
Maple
Irish
glazed.
maple,
Yep.
maple glaze.
Double shocks. Hold the door up so you get whacked in the head.
That is one of the worst things when you're trying to
Well done
load
it.
in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then of course you've got the double closet behind you. Plenty of storage for taking trips.
And my uncle uses his RV as a hunting cabin. A hunting and a fishing cabin. And my aunt would take it to go do the wine tours.
Oh, sure.
The girls' weekend getaway.
We do a lot of that here in Oregon.
Yes, you got some great wine country,
We have
right?
wine country. We have wine places everywhere in the state.
Yeah.
Whole Northwest.
Well, yeah, and this whole region being, the Pac Northwest, we're also covering like a little bit of Northern California. So I can
North of
imagine the
Redwoods.
wine tours. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Beautiful area. In fact, I'm heading down there in 2 months on a little RV trip.
I was gonna say, do you still have an RV?
I do, and I bought another one last year. I bought a little 22-foot Class B.
Oh, right on.
And I'm going to pull the motorcycle behind as soon as the new trailer gets here.
Yep.
So we'll be all set. Can't leave the toys home.
See, and that's the great thing. So the toy haulers, toy hauling, with Class C's and Class B's, you got the option to pull.
There are so many things. You can pull a car behind you on this if you want, or a small little trailer with the bikes on it, or bicycles, whatever your choice is.
That was the other option I like what they upgraded for 21. It used to be 5,000 pounds towing. Now we got 8,000 pounds.
Yep, more than you'll ever need.
Yeah. I mean, that's a SUV.
That's half F-150.
Yeah,
Probably
easily.
as long as this.
But every Thor Freedom Elite, you're going to get fridges that have the wood paneling, that, you know, fridge freezer combos that run on both gas and electric with the automatic switch on them.
So dry camping's a breeze.
Dry camping is a breeze. You got large, I think most of them have the 105 pounds. No, the 65 pound LP tank.
LP tank, bigger plate tank, and of course your generator.
Yep, they all come with generators. You either get, well, I think all of them now have what, the Onan 4,000 watt or the 4400?
Yep, the gas one.
Yeah, the gas one.
They went back to a glass cover on top of the stove, give you more counter space, because counter space is a premium in the small ones.
It is.
So that's a nice feature. And pan drawer down below the stove. New Furrions got into the RV industry this last couple of years, and are making a lot of TVs, microwave stoves.
Right.
They're doing it right.
Well, and yeah, I was gonna say, and Furrion knows what they're doing. They do it right. So this one is the 2021 Thor Freedom Elite 22 HEC. Now, once again, you sell these. You've been selling them for 11 plus years. If you had to say what the base price of this would be, what would it be?
Probably in the upper 80s.
Yep, $89,995. Guess what I'm gonna hit for the Ultimate RV Show?
I can't even guess.
It's called not making that bonus number,
right?
you know, for you. So
that's okay.
I don't want you getting mad at me.
I won't.
I'm going to start this at $68,995, or as low as $13.80 a day
for a brand new coach.
For a brand new coach.
Brand new 21. Everything's all fresh.
Yeah. Everything that we're doing for the Ultimate RV Show. Well, you know, people found out last year that the easiest way to get out and see America, the safest way, was in an RV.
Yep.
And travel was so horrible. The hotel rooms didn't want to go in. Plane tickets didn't want to go in.
Yeah, we're not flying.
Not
and
flying.
We're not getting on a boat. And
Nope.
sorry, kids, Disneyland's still closed, but opening soon.
Right,
So
right.
RVs is the best way to see America. It really is. I had a couple 2 weeks ago. They were here visiting their kids.
Mm-hmm.
They bought a 21-foot little trailer from me.
Oh, right.
And they live in New Jersey. They just got home a day before yesterday and sent me a nice message that how much they loved the rig to get home, because they didn't want to stay at hotels.
Yeah.
And they had their Jeep, so they were driving back. So
Right.
RVs makes it so much easier. I can take everything with me.
Yeah, well, and with remote learning, like my kids have been doing, we took ours up to up to Pennsylvania, because I wanted them to see Philadelphia.
Yep.
Because that's what my kid was learning about, you know, the founding fathers type of thing, the story. Here we go once again with that rotocast storage. But having the ability for them to pull up and see what they're learning about.
I grew up with it. It's the best way.
Yeah.
I mean, you have so many good memories doing it.
Yeah, it's
Ladder
absolutely.
in the back of this one as well.
Yep, solid
Backup
mounted,
camera.
over the top, backup camera.
Everything's LED lights now,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it a lot brighter in your campsite versus the light that tracks all the bugs on the side of the trailer
all
like
those
we used to
fluorescent
have.
lights. Yep, yeah, the little orange.
Yeah.
Well, and the inside, the LED lights there also allow us to, draw less power.
Yes.
With more light, they last a little
if we're
bit
doing our
longer.
dry camping, it makes it much easier.
Way easier. So here we all right, so that was the 22 HEC. Starts at $68,995 or as low as $13.80 a day. Once again, if you're interested in any of these, drop deals down below or text deals to 46642. All right, two more Freedom Elites. We got the 22 FE.
This one is going to knock your socks off.
Okay, why?
Because a lot of my older folks like to have a walk-around bed.
Yes.
But they're more comfortable driving a shorter Class C.
Right.
And then this one came out this last year, and you'll
Boom.
see in a minute.
We got the
it's got
walk-around
some
bed.
Great features to it.
I love it, yeah, because the bed is in a slide. And it really does open up the space, and it gives us that separation space, but once again, allows us to turtle so that if I need to access the bathroom, bam, it's right there. Same standard 800-pound bunk over cab, got the 39-inch TV over here on the swivel, the 7-inch touchscreen. We're on the Ford chassis on this one, so we got the 7.3-liter V8, slip resistant, still 71-inch Dream Dinette here. But Kev, take a look at that bedroom back there.
So we added just a couple feet to this. And
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing how much difference it makes, because it kind of stretches everything out. I mean, even in your kitchen area, you go to a bigger sink, still the same refrigerator. You've got a nice storage compartment there for clothing.
Yeah, we still got the same, the 13.5 BTU AC with the quick cool, the 19,000 BTU furnace, but a walk-around bed back there in its own slide.
Yep.
Bathroom, plenty of storage, beautiful 84-inch high ceilings. Now, once again, I'm gonna hit you with it.
All right, give it to me.
Now, 2021 Thor Freedom Elite 22 FE. This is the FEF because we're on the Ford. What would you say for this 5 sleeping beauty base price?
I'm going to say $98,500.
You're spot on. $98,500.
Awesome.
98. Well, $98,595. The competition would sell it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Camping World.
But yeah, but not Camping World, not Gander RV. And I tell people all the time, you can go to the competition. You absolutely, you can put a screen door on a submarine. It's going to get you the same results.
Yep.
Guess what I'm going to offer this one for during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour?
I can't even guess.
$78,995 or as low as 15 days. Yeah, 79. Yeah.
I'm a little high.
I'm gonna take $1,000 off. You're trying to hit that bonus number.
I'm trying to hit that.
You're not gonna hit it.
I just need one more today.
Yeah, no, I would rather have somebody say, for first-time RV owners looking for the Class C experience, hey, they're not that hard to drive.
No.
We allow people to test drive them.
Most of my lady singles and couples, gals love the Class C because it feels like it's basically a truck chassis.
Yeah.
And it's not as intimidating as a big Class A where you sit up a lot higher.
Right.
So that's what makes the Class C a lot nicer.
Yeah, and you got good visibility, plus with that 7.3 liter V8, and you got good passing,
it's
good
a
control.
rocket ship.
Yeah, and the suspension and everything. It's a smooth handling vehicle. But starting at $78,995 or as low as $15.80 a day. I see Kev over there smiling because he's like, oh, look.
Kev, see me after this.
Yeah. Patrick can get you hooked
I'll
up.
hook you up.
Yeah, or just come to Hillsboro and let Patrick get you hooked up.
I'll take good care of you.
Yeah,
Been there a long time.
So porcelain bowl, you got the beautiful shower in there. I mean, all the features you're going to get that you would expect from Thor, and they really stepped up last year to increase the quality, to increase the style, to really make these more dynamic and pop. So you get that quality construction that you come to know with Thor. And Freedom Elite for 2021, we're just giving you a reason to jump and get it now, because we got 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs coming, over 20,000 on the lots right now, and people are flooding our stores getting ready for camping season coming up. So don't get left behind.
You know, Chris, last year was one of my busiest years in the 11 years that I've been here.
So
it tells me a lot of people are getting into the RV lifestyle, and I think it's going to continue to grow.
Well, and that's just
really
it. We're not really losing any creature comforts of home.
Oh,
there
you
used
got
to be
everything
this.
you need.
Yeah, and there used to be this
Microwave,
stigma.
stove, refrigerator, all of it.
Yeah, you got LP, you got generators, you got solar panels on some of them, solar prep. For other ones, you got 4G, LTE, and Wi-Fi prep. So if you need to stay connected while you're on the road, you can. You got huge TVs, you got entertainment options. You're not losing any creature comforts of home. Same thing, 4x4, 8,000-pound hitch, backup camera, slide topper on this one.
One of the nice things about this one is they still brought a compartment over here for extra like chairs, tables, barbecue grills, that kind of stuff.
The storage compartment.
Extra stuff we bring along with us.
You do have a lot of storage. But just those little features like the slide topper, to me, just makes all the difference in the world. Having that.
Yeah, the nice thing with the slide topper, once you run that slide back in, all the stuff that's landed on top of that's going to come right off.
Fall right off.
That's a nice feature.
Yeah, and it doesn't get stuck in between the coach and the slide, because that's a bad
That
day.
can be a catastrophe over.
So once again, the Thor Freedom Elite 22 FE starting at $78,995 or as low as $15.80 a day. I mean, there's really not a stigma on camping like there used to be. It used to be, oh, we don't have a refrigerator, we don't have an oven, we don't have a heater or an air conditioner.
Yeah, everything I've got at home.
Everything.
Just a little smaller.
Yeah.
When I started full timing, I moved out of a 3,000 square foot, 3-car garage house into a 37-foot fifth wheel. It was amazing because you don't buy a bunch of stuff because you got nowhere to put it.
Yeah, you don't need
After
it.
you fill it.
And that's the thing that people tell me all the time after they go camping for a while. Oh no, we've really pared down because we don't need as much. You would take a change of clothes for every day you'd be gone.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
We don't talk about when I fly somewhere.
Yeah, never.
I have like 3 roll-ons.
You still got the RotoCast storage, easy to clean. Now this one is the 2021. This is the 24 HE.
After we got the bed slide on that one, this one came out because I have folks that can have 2 labs, 2 German Shepherds. I have a couple customers that have those.
Yeah.
Big dogs, grandkids occasionally. They want a lot of floor space.
Yep.
That's where this one came in nice.
Yeah. Well, and the Freedom Elite has a lot of floor plans to choose from. During this session here at the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, we just wanted to take a few and show you some of the options. But more importantly than that, A, we wanted you to meet Patrick because he's one of our great folks. He can help you out. But B, we wanted you to see there's options, there's features. You don't need to worry about not having what you need while you're on the road. Let's go take a look. Yeah, let's check this one out.
Knock your socks off.
Yeah, now tell me about this one because I love Class C's. I'm a fan. I love Class C's and toy haulers.
So when this came out, I'm kind of one of the second one that gets to play with them when we get them to our store, because
Oh, right
I do all the photos for the website for our store.
Nice.
So I get to play with them second after they get checked in.
Right.
And as soon as I saw this one, I went, oh yeah, because I personally, on my coaches, I like the big open space.
Yeah.
With this one, I mean, you get the full slides. Bed
Super
is
slide.
similar setup with the flop up mattress, just like the last one we were in.
Yep.
But I mean, you get this huge closet. You have got a ton of room.
I was gonna say, that's nice. Plus you got the raise up in there too, which there's storage on the outside of the slide there.
Yep, on the bottom side
Gives
of
us
that.
the box. And yeah, you got the adjustable shelf, the ward. And that's the, people used to yell at me on the videos. For example, you'd have this little thing right here. And I'd say, oh, look, that's a great spot to put, if you make yourself a cheese sandwich, you want to save it for later, put it in there. Or your fishing lure.
A small hoagie.
Yeah, a small hoagie.
I'll
Yeah,
put my cigars
grinder.
in there.
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
if I get a humidor.
Cigars,
I think
yes.
maybe we'll have to make a humidor out of one of these.
Yeah, see, that's beautiful.
See, I'm thinking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Always thinking.
Somebody was like,
No, that's not what it's for. It's for your cleaning utensils for your sink.
It's for your dirty sponge.
Kevin, I know that's what you're thinking, but let me tell you, it's my RV. If I'm paying the bill, I'm going to put my Lucky fishing lures right there so I can access them easily.
And I'm putting my Asylum 860s in there.
There you go. Boom. I'm going to put some Partagas in there.
Okay. The other nice thing too is a lot of people, again, like we have pets.
Yeah.
A lot of all RVers have pets. We get more pets at our store than I think Petco does. But
Well, we are pet friendly, so it's a good thing.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Very
we are
pet
pet
friendly.
friendly.
There's no outlets or on the floor. All the heating
Yeah.
is on the side, so
Yep.
you got a clean, smooth floor, easy cleaning.
Yep. Slip resistant.
Yep.
It is pet friendly.
And we do have this big cabinet over here with a couple really nice kind of bamboo style pullouts.
Yeah.
For storage, pantry.
Solid wood, full extensional ball bearing drives.
So as we've gotten a
Heavy
little
duty.
bigger from the first one, I'm able to add more of this type of stuff.
Yeah, and they maximize the space. That's what that's what I like about Thor. They give you those little small features, like the little dock station right here with the suspension netting, the dual USB charging ports. This has, once again, the 71-inch Stream Dinette. Some of the smaller ones have the 76-inch Stream Dinette. Some of them will have jackknife sofas. Some will have captain's chairs.
You can put 4 adults on here comfortably.
Oh, easily.
Because we all tend to gravitate to somebody's trailer, especially in the Northwest, where you
Yep.
get a little bit of rain in the winter.
Yep.
So you need somewhere comfortable to be in.
Well, and this is the reconnection spot.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where
we tell stories.
Yeah, when you sit there, you want to enjoy the camp cooked meal, talk about the fish, talk about the hunt.
Pretend how big that fish was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Went
caught
from this
that.
to this.
Yeah, I caught that.
Sorry, it was actually this, but
That 26-inch salmon.
When I got to the boat, it was this big.
Yeah, it was a guppy like this
Yeah,
big.
a little minnow.
A crappie.
Yeah, no, that's what we use for bait.
A crappie, whatever. But with these, when you get bigger, you also start getting bigger features like you go from 13.5 BTU AC to a 15K.
Right, you get a ducted air.
You
on
get
these
ducted
versus
air.
the drop down.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you'll get like from a 19,000 BTU furnace, so up to like a 20, 25, 30 BTU. But you still get the generator. You still get the 84-inch height. You still get the 800-pound max capacity on these, the 39-inch TV. You still get the 7.3-liter V8. Some of them will have the Ford 350. Some will have the Ford 450 chassis on it.
Yep. And one of the nice things that Thor's done in the last couple of years too is they've added like extra valance on your moldings, kind of a two-tone.
Yeah.
And dress it up more like that's not plain anymore.
Yeah, the accents, they make it more aesthetically pleasing.
Yep.
So this one, the Thor Freedom Elite 24 HE, sleeps 5, 24 feet, 11 inches. What are you thinking price-wise on this one?
Oh boy, I'm gonna jump to, how about 114?
That's about what it would be. Yeah, it'd be roughly $115,995. We're gonna price this one during the Ultimate RV Show at $88,995.
I'm gonna sell a lot of these.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Or as low as $17.80 a day.
You can't beat that for a lot of the fun that you're gonna have traveling around the country.
For less than 20 bucks a day. 20 bucks a day to get out and see America the safest way possible. And look, Patrick knows, he's been doing it for years. During the Ultimate RV Show, people think, oh, they're just popping smoke. Oh, it's not really gonna be, about, look, during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, one of the reasons why we're doing this is because we're hitting different regions of the country each week over 10 weeks. We're in week 9 right now, Pacific Northwest. We only got 2 more weeks left. If you have not jumped on the opportunity to get your RV and find out how awesome it is to see America the safest way possible, you need to do it now because these prices will not last. They're only good during the Ultimate RV Show, Pat.
And and the big thing too is I've done, over the years, I've been here about 24 RV shows. Where I go in and help set them up. And with our current climate and everything, with COVID and all that, we haven't had to have those. We haven't been able to have them. Yeah. So this has been a great opportunity to show people, have them come in. I've even done, last year I did 3 home deliveries.
Oh, right
to
on.
people's homes.
Yeah.
Which was really exciting. Had a lot of fun. I did a motorized one, motorhome for some folks about the same size, and creating a lot of memories. It's a lot of fun.
Well, and that's what's great about the Ultimate RV Show is we're showing people how easy it is to get their dream RV. They can drop us a comment down below, deals, or text deals to 46642 right now. We have people standing by, like Patrick, who can answer your questions. They can even do virtual walkthroughs for you, show you one of these Thor Freedom Elites. Once again, this one, the 24HE, starts at $88,995 or as low as $17.80 a day. For your chance to sleep 5 and see America the safest way possible.
I want to thank you guys for coming out and doing this for us.
Hey man, thank you. Absolutely.
It's been a lot of fun.
It has been, and you know, the Pacific Northwest is such a great region. That's why we wanted to come out here and do this. But once again, the Ultimate RV Show is not going to last forever.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The deals are there.
Get your deal and get it now. Drop deals down below or text deals to 46642. Now, if you say, Chris, Patrick, I love the Freedom Elites, but I want to talk to Patrick about a fifth wheel. I want to talk to Patrick about a travel trailer. We got 80,000 Factory Fresh RVs that Patrick can get you hooked up with. All you got to do, come to Hillsboro and see him. Or drop a comment down below, fresh, or text fresh to 46642. He'll help you get one. We can send you the paperwork, postage included to return it, and even have it delivered to your home or campsite. No skin off your back.
And inventory is coming back up.
And inventory is way coming. We got 80,000 on the way.
You know, I can't keep up with all the photos and everything, so I got a busy day tomorrow.
Well, guess what? I was going to say, you're going to be running this week.
Yeah, I'm going to run it.
So we got more with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour as we continue next from the Pacific Northwest.
RV travel is about more than the destination.
When you're traveling like this, vacation begins where your driveway ends.
Skip the flights.
We can get the whole crew in the camper and just go.
Add more pit stops.
I love seeing the kids exploring.
And make more memories along the way.
When your 4-year-old says, this is the best day ever, you're doing it right.
Your vacation begins at Camping World.
We have seen it all today. We had hail while we were here. We had crazy rain. We saw a rainbow. And now, as we get ready to wrap up, this is day 3 of week 9. The sun is out
Here comes
in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. Wow, Sean Parr with us, the Remingtons. Chris Young's been working so hard today. He's on his way. Chris, hurry up! There he is.
Chris? There he is.
You got a lot of money these days.
You sure did.
We just saw the incredible staff pick, and you saw 4 amazing units with the Class Cs, and he was out there with Patrick. But what a weekend this has been. You know you're going to get the best deal. You know now is the time to buy as the Ultimate RV Show National Tour continues. You going to make it? You all right, bud?
How you been?
I was having
It was from the Voodoo Donuts yesterday. He had to do his runs, you know?
Yeah. You know,
One
and that's
too many
the thing.
voodoos.
Every location we have been to has been truly spectacular. We were ice fishing in Minnesota just a couple of weeks ago, and here we are in the Pacific Northwest, and we wrap things up in the sunshine of Arizona.
Mesa is going to be so beautiful.
I can't wait.
10 weeks of giving people some of the best reasons to get out and see America the safest way possible. Learning from you guys, learning from Sean. It's got to be their
Learning
time.
from our mistakes.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic on this.
But you get to take those mistakes, expound on them, expand on them, and get your RV. I mean, it's going to be the easiest way to do it next week.
I am so excited about the future and getting out on the road to see all of you. Over 14 million people have tuned in since we started this journey just 9 weeks ago. And let's give away an RV to one lucky winner. Here we go. It's not you, Chris.
I'm ready.
The 2021 Coleman Lantern, our most popular 17B. Who is our winner?
I'm gonna. We're gonna separate it. I'm gonna do the first name. You're gonna do the second name because you know I always love the anticipation. Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
It is Robert
Fong. What just happened?
Little Bobby.
All right, quickly, Chris, what was your favorite part of the weekend?
Oh, it has to be those spacious fifth wheels for couples, hands down. And finding Sasquatch.
You found him?
I found him.
Oh my gosh.
Caleb, what was your favorite part?
Had to be the retail segments. I'm like a little kid in a candy store in this place. I love it.
Yeah. All right, Tiffany, let's go.
I love still the interview with her, the local passports. I think can sound amazing. Traveling with 5 kids, learned so much.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Tilbys, the flippin' Tilbys with 5 kids.
I know.
Each week, and that's what it's all about. It's about the families. My favorite, Tiffany doing the announcer voice for the Golden Globes.
I am here for hire. Let me know what you think. In the
Listen, we
comments
can't
below.
wait to get to Arizona. I'm going to get on an airplane and head to Los Angeles
for the Golden Globes.
Tomorrow night on NBC, it's
Love
the
it.
Golden Globe Awards, and then we're back to Mesa, Arizona. And there's Oso with an out cue that says, let's hit the road. So you guys ready to go?
Let's go, baby.
All right,
Let's
until
do it.
next week
Arizona.
in Mesa, I'm Sean Parr. These are us, the Remingtons, of course, Caleb and Tiffany, and Chris Young working so hard, our incredible crew. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Hey-o.
Hey.